So sit on back and grab a snack. We'll be laughing at some stupid crap. Been counting down the days to see the Sandman's face. Gonna open up that stream and hope that no one screams. It's time for some Coomin' and a little bit of goonin'. We're gonna look at some hotties and objectify some bodies. We're gonna talk about the week while holding in that skeet. It's time to have some fun. Just clean up when you're done. The CoomCast is now. The CoomCast is now. The CoomCast is now. Time to check some hot Asian vids. Sexy busty ladies who's calling dibs. Checking out games with fun ass dames. Don't worry, cause we got no shame. Been waiting so damn long to check out something wrong. Gotta watch the show tonight. It'll make it all alright. It's time for some Coomin' and a little bit of goonin'. We're gonna look at some hotties and objectify some bodies. We're gonna talk about the week while holding in that skeet. It's time to have some fun. Just clean up when you're done. The CoomCast is now. The CoomCast is now. Ain't no foot attacks, ain't no whoopee tax, ain't no tax for Blair. Ain't no tax for cake strings, ain't no tax for nothing. Damn it, ain't no tax nowhere. It's time for some Coomin' and a little bit of goonin'. We're gonna look at some hotties and objectify some bodies. We're gonna talk about the week while holding in that skeet. It's time to have some fun. Just clean up when you're done. The CoomCast is now. The CoomCast is now. The CoomCast is now.
Yo, what's going on, chat? Oh man, what a crazy intro. What a crazy intro. But anyways, chat, how the hell are you guys? We're back. What is happening? What's going on? Shout out everyone for hanging out. What's going on? Binary Rico, Happy Novo, Smallville man, Manny Canton. What's going on, man? A War Wizard, Inku defeat Mark Andre Roy, DB Wild, Chunk the Punk, Way She Goes, Jury, Rabnad, Hassan, Tubby Tank. What's happening, man? Yeah, that was a sweet, crazy intro. But shout out to DB Wild for the intro, man. That intro was crazy. That's it. That intro was wild. That's some wild shit, man. But anyways, we're back. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yeah, as you can tell earlier today, I was not on with the Geeks and Gamers play crew to play Party Animals. I was not. I was busy. I was going out and doing some shopping and stuff like that. And I also got 2 boxes of OP14. I got 2 boxes of OP14. My hair is fucking getting long, man. I need to cut my hair soon. Well, the thing is that I'm holding off until like maybe a week or 2 before Chinese New Year in order to cut my hair. So I'm going to be cutting my hair soon. Still not beating those Chinese spy allegations. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's a made of, that's some made up gobbledygook. All right. What's going on, Lord Botha? What's happening, man? Mark Akujo, show us now. No, I'm actually gonna be opening so I have 2 boxes. My brothers and sisters have 2 boxes. And we're going to be opening it there. I'll be opening it at my mom's house, at my parents' house. So when we meet on Sunday, because we're celebrating my nephew's birthday. He's turning 8. Little dude's is he turning 8? Holy shit! Is he 8 or 9? No, he's turning 9, man. Holy crap! Yeah, he's turning 9. Oh man, he's turning 9 years old. Anime protagonist level hair length now. All I need to do is have glasses, and I'll look like each and every one of those dudes from hentai, those hentai protagonist movies. I mean TV shows. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Now here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna be doing moving forward. I think what I'm gonna do. Okay, I want to ask you guys in the chat. I talked with this to my brothers and my sisters, and I talked about this with my wife and stuff. Would you guys watch a channel about just pulling cards? CCP stands for a CoomCast party. Can we ban that guy? Can we ban Irish whips and arm drags Tommy Halter? Phil's moving to Las Vegas to increase his firearms collection. That is true. That's going to eventually happen. That's going to be eventually happening. All right. You look like every hentai main character or every animated K-drama MC. Weird. Both looks the same. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very true. But yeah, man. So now I'm wondering like if we should just start a like a TCG channel where like, I just rip shit. I mean, I'd watch it. I watched them before a few times. Yeah. Like I don't mind doing it here, but like the thing is like me and my siblings we're really, really getting into it, and I'm wondering like if we should like legit start like an actual like pack opening, right? Like me and my wife opened 2 packs today. Right, I bought 2 like just booster packs on the side, and we just opened them. I missed out of the loop for a long time on valuations. Oh, you're good, man. Hey, it's CoomCast. Show us Sydney Sweeney. Strike a nerve. He's ban that guy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. What's it called again? Where's Sydney Sweeney? Sydney Sweeney is not free. All right. How about this? I am not, what's it called again, Jeremy. So I will not charge you a hefty fee for it, okay? Jeremy typically charges $50 for a Sydney Sweeney. I will give you a good price, okay? I will give you best deal, okay? You want best deal? Okay? If somebody send in $5, someone saying $5 super chat, I will pull out the Sydney Sweeney, okay? Sydney Sweeney first, conversation later. Sydney Sweeney is not free. Okay? She's not free. You guys can actually go on the internet and look her up. But I will have her slow mode and jiggle physics for $5. Very Chinese of you? Yeah. This is the best deal. That's the best I can do for you, okay? You know, you tell me what you like, and I tell you what I can do for you, okay? Okay, tẩu man, okay? Okay, I give you best deal, okay? Best deal. I'm speaking like a Vietnamese person. You gotta listen to your mods. It's in the rules. What? I pulled up a different window. I'm cheap. See? There it is. Oh! Jury with the $5 says for the Sweeney tax. All right. Should we'll do off-world. Sorry, chat. That was me, not you. That was me, not you. We will do all of the Sydney Sweeneys, okay? How about that, okay? We will do all of the Sydney Sweeneys for $5, okay? All right. We'll pull it up. We pull them up. We do this one. You guys like this one? Okay. Okay. We'll do playback speed at point, and then we'll loop this one. Okay. All right. And then we'll pull. Okay. There it is. There's that. And then we will do this one. And then we'll do loop. And then we'll do this. Okay. Yeah, here. Okay. You know what? We'll do threes. We'll put her in threes, okay? Okay, and we'll do one more here. And where's another good one? Where's another good one? I just need one with no audio because some of the audio is really crazy loud. There it is.
Thank you.
Holy penis balls! There, okay, so my bad. That I always figured those to have no audio. Okay. I'm blocking the best part, aren't I? Okay, how about this? How about this? All right. I think this is how big chat wants me to be. Right? I think this is how big chat wants me to be, actually. All right. SCDB5. With a 5. Sydney Sweeney tax. Hello, Pharaoh. I haven't shot firearms since I got out of the military. What should I look for to get in the first concealed carry? What state are you in? Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you so much for the 5. All right. Do you want me to be this small? Get off the screen. You know what? No, I'm gonna block this right here. I'm gonna block this right here. All right. I'm gonna block this right. Nah, that's fucked up now. Okay. All right. All right. I'll be down here. Okay. All right. I'll be down here. Don't mind me, chat. I'll just be right here. All right. Still too much, Phil. That's wild. All right. I'll just be down here. All right. Damn, Phil, you're supposed to be against tax. Oh, right. You're Asian. Yeah, goddamn right I am. You're too small already. No, get off, Phil. Go away. Yeah, near her feet. You can suckle out them pinkies. That's wild. That's wild. What about Kick? What about you guys? I see you guys. All right. SCDB, what state are you in? What state are you in? And what's your budget? What state are you in? What's your budget? I will give you a list of what I deem are good CCW choices, right? Also, now if I'm going to give you one advice that's universal, if I'm going to give you one advice that's universal, it will be carry the biggest gun you can that's comfortable on you. All right? Carry the biggest gun you can that's comfortable. Okay, what's going on, Cash? Ralphie boy. Obi Wayne. Hello there. I just witnessed your He-Man song performance and your reaction. Oh no. Oh no, that's a bad that is a bad react. I'll tell you what. That's a bad react. Massachusetts, unfortunately, under 1K. Okay. But thank you, Obi Wayne. Hopefully I didn't drive you away with that. Yeah, Desert Eagle 50 cal. That's wild. Okay. SCDB. In my opinion, I would go with a Glock 19, but Glock 19 is sort of big. However, the reason why is because it's everyone carries it and shit like that. But I will tell you what I carry. Okay, I carry a P365. a Ruger LCP for deep conceal, and I carry a Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. All right, so that's basically what what did I get into, Sean Marshall? You just got in at the best time. No, in fact, I think you should do a sub goal to karaoke the song. No, it will never be reached because I will never do it. No, maybe I'll consider it. All right, okay. So I would say if your budget's 1,000, a Canik Prime. A Canik Mete Prime is pretty good. That one comes with ports. I heard I don't have one, unfortunately, because California sucks. It has ports, it has the 3 ports in the front. It's cheap. It's about like $500. It has the nice trigger and shit like that. It's similar. You can get an RXM. A Ruger RXM is basically a combination of Ruger and like a Glock clone mixed together. It's basically Ruger and Magpul coming together and making a gun that's supposed to be a better version of a Glock. And the good thing is that it's a chassis system, so you can just swap out the fire control unit, the FCU. You can go with a CZ P10C. That's pretty good too. CZ P10C is pretty good. That's about like also about like $300-$400. In my opinion, if your budget's 1,000, spend half of it on a gun and half of it on ammo and practice. Basically, that's what I would tell you to do. All right, so it's because you want to practice what you shoot. So now the reason why I went with a P365 is because I can just buy the lower. I can just buy the chassis because it's a chassis system. So I can swap out the grip modules like instead of just like I basically own the FCU because the gun for the P365 is the FCU. And I know a lot of people don't like SIGs, okay? I get it. Like SIG has a bad rap because of the P320. I get it. But I never had any issue with a 365. I haven't heard anyone having an issue with a 365 other than Chaz, Rough Night. When a suppressor help aim, well, you can't. You can't. You can conceal suppressor, but why would you? 9mm guns carry more ammunition. 45 carries less. The revolver doesn't dispense their casings. Yeah. So I carry a Ruger P94 personally, or a Rossi 37. 38 special. Depends on what I'm doing. Yeah. Longer the barrel, the rotation easier to shoot, less recoil, I guess. Yeah. In my opinion, a CZ P10C. CZ is very, very reputable. Their shit's really good. It shoots above its weight class, and it comes comped from the factory. And they have good. You can also get. So in my opinion, I would go with a CZ P10C. It's cheap. There's a lot of reviews on it. You can also go with a Canik Mete Prime. And the good thing about the Canik Mete Prime is actually made here in the US versus made in Turkey. Right? A CCP? What? What? Hard to beat snub nose for conceal though? It is hard to beat snub nose, and especially if you're talking about a J frame, right? You're talking about a J frame. Like for me, I have a Ruger LCR 9mm, but that requires a moon clips, and it doesn't. It's like you need moon clips in order for you to speed reload. But the thing is, you're in a revolver, you're limited to like 5 or 6, right? In my opinion, CZ P10C. Right, it looks cool. Like I said, you're willing to spend $1,000, $500 for the gun, $500 for ammo, and you can go train. Right, and the thing is that ammo, you're gonna want like a box of you probably want to shoot 1,000 rounds, right? to and you also want to shoot at least a case of your carry ammo. And carry ammo is not it's not cheap. CZP10C. All right, CZP10C. Okay, it looks cool. I'll show you a picture of it. Okay, I'll show you a picture of it. Like the Honest Outlaw did a review on it. A lot of people did reviews on it. It's, in my opinion, like if I can get it, I would. CZP10C. It comes ported. Comp. Oh, CZP sends it's this one here. Oh, it's ported. Yeah, so it looks like that. Right? So a CZ, they make good shit. They make a really good like it's like $549. You can probably get it at your local FFL for like $450 or $400. It comes with the port in the front. Right? It's a built-in port. So it's not just like a comp. It's actually ported, like the top of the barrel. So it's not like my P365 that has the Zev slide, which is like it's comped. But this one actually is on top of the barrel. So in my opinion, this is a good gun. CZ makes really good guns. I would get this. I would get that. I know many people are carrying. I love love some professionals. Yeah, for me, if I can get like CZs, they're super cheap. They're super cheap, but they're very reliable. Like the Czech Republic, like all of their military uses CZ. Like the only CZ that I have is a CZ Scorpion, and that's a PCC. Right? For any firearm, the ammunition costs more than a gun. For most of the time, depending on what you're shooting. Right now, the price of ammo has sort of like stabilized. It's not too expensive right now. It's not during like COVID. In the beginning of COVID, like a case of like 9mm was almost 50 cents a round. Fucking crazy. As someone who has no clue about weapons, are the P90s they use in Stargate a good weapon? You're talking about the FNP90, the one that the FBI uses that looks like very space age. It is a very niche is a very niche gun. It's because it uses the 5.7. 5.7 is almost $1 per round. But it's basically a gun that the FBI wanted FN to make. So they're like, hey, we need a gun that is concealable. We need a gun, but we also need a gun that shoots a round that can pierce what's it called? Armor, like body armor. So they invented the 5.7 round. 5.7 round right now is pretty good. The cheapest 5.7 gun right now, in my opinion, that's the best. It would probably be the either the Palmetto State Armory 5.7, the PSA 5.7, or the Smith & Wesson 5.7. I think those are probably the best ones. The one that you're talking about, the P90, the only reason why that gun would sort of suck, like for me, I would want one, is because it looks cool. Like, but that gun is like $1,500 to $1,700, and in California, it comes like sort of neutered and it looks sort of gay. In other free states, it's still going to be $1,500 to $1,700. It looks cool to own and have, is because you just like you have like the top fucking long dick like magazine that you slap on the top, right? So the thing is that that gun is meant to be fired fully auto, but when you get a civilian version, it's the PS90, which is semi-auto. And typically when it comes down to these like bullpup style guns, the trigger sort of sucks. So it's very squishy. What's it called again? Yo Pops, he has a PS90. Yo Pops has one. I know that he brought it to the Vegas meetup so they can go shooting at the range, but I think he forgot a couple years ago, but I think he brought it back and they were able to shoot it. But I never shot one though. I never learned. What's going on, Fable man? Hope you're doing well, man. Eric K. What's called Skunkworts? What's happening, man? Israel submachine gun. Yeah. It's a lot of the military people, not military, Secret Service agents, like they would carry that under their coat. But the fact that like you can get like pretty good like terminal ballistics with a 9mm, given like the hollow point technology. In my opinion, like 5.7 is expensive. It's like almost $1. Nothing beats my bazooka. Yeah, man. Yeah. Personally, I hate bullpups, but that's a personal taste. For me, like I have a couple of bullpups. Like my wife, like she has a Keltec RDB. Not bad. It's not bad. And I upgraded her handguard. That one shoots pretty well. Like I said, like the trigger is sort of spongy, but it's actually pretty good. Like for me, I would get a Steyr AUG just so I can have it. It's because it was in Die Hard. Right? It was in Die Hard. So but yeah, let's go again. SCDB, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with a Ruger RXM. A Ruger RXM is like $350 to $400. And if you don't like the grip module, you can swap that out. You can go online, buy a new grip module and send it to your house, and you don't have to send it to a FFL. So you can do that. But in my opinion, I think the CZ P10C ported version is pretty damn good. It's like I said, it's about like $450. You can get it $450. I hope GTA 6 has Rio guns. You mean like they're named Rio? No, they're probably not gonna do that anymore. It's because Daniel Defense got sued and they lost. So if you guys don't know, in a Call of Duty, there was a gun called the Daniel Defense DDM4. And a person used a Daniel Defense DDM4 in a school shooting or a mass shooting or some shit. And I think it might have been Sandy Hook or something. I'm not sure what it was. But whatever it was, the families sued Daniel Defense and they lost. So ever since then, like Activision and a lot of video games company, they do not name their guns after real guns anymore because of that. See, I wish I can get a Barrett M92R. I think that oh, you're talking about a Beretta 93. You're talking about Beretta 93. So yeah, you're talking about this gun. I actually wanted to buy the actual attachment for the my 92 FS. 93. I think 93R. Yeah, 93R. You're talking about this gun. You can't get this gun legally. It's because like this is considered a machine gun. This is 3-round burst. Right? It comes like this. Yeah, this is basically RoboCop's gun. Right? So they basically took this gun and added like a giant port in the front, and this is what they turned into RoboCop's gun. There was a guy on the internet. See, yeah, right here. There was a guy on the internet that was fucking selling this attachment for the Beretta 92. And he stopped doing it. He was selling it for like $300 for a giant, like he will send you a giant barrel and the metal part to make it look like RoboCop. So he stopped selling it. Yes, this is the 93R. This is what you're talking about. It has like a little handle over here so you can hold it because it does 3-round burst. It's expensive. They don't make that. They don't make them. Holy fucking honkers. Yeah, goddamn right, baby. But yeah, let's see. The AR-15s average around 1,200, but it depends on what you want. Well, if you want like you're talking about like a pre-built, in my opinion, like if you want like really good out of the box, like fuck it, like get like a BCM. Like a BCM is about 1,400. I think like 12 to 1,400. You can get like a DDM4. It's about like 15 to 1,600 depending on what you get. And like you can get a Smith & Wesson Sport, like AR-15 Sport, like for like $750, and you can swap out the furniture for it to make it look, and you just upgrade the trigger. Like it'll be in my opinion, like if you want a very, very good, like fucking like ready to go, fuss, like you out of the box ready to go, then yeah, of course, like you can pay like 1,200 for it. For me, like I'm cheap, and like my first AR-15 was like $375. It was prior to COVID. This guy sold it to me for $375, but he built it in a garage with a box of scraps though. So yeah. See, SCDB 15 with them 1 month. Thank you for the advice. A gunsmith pull card channel, cards and calibers. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. Like I did talk to my brother-in-law, who's law enforcement, and I asked him if he wants to start a gun channel. And it really is up to him because I do want to start one. But he said that if that's the case, like he will probably wear a balaclava because he's still active duty. Active duty on law enforcement, and he can invite a bunch of his law enforcement buddies to come to the range, and then we'll shoot like random guns and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there are already shooting gun simulator. Oh, there is. There's a lot. As Clint Smith from Thunder Ranch, handguns put holes in people, rifles put holes through people, shotguns about the right distance and right caliber. Right? Basically, he says that like shoots a chunk, whatever. I forgot what it was. But yeah, you'll always pick up a Snipex Gator for around 15K. And by the way, you don't have to be in the same zip code as the other person. Like basically have what's it called again? Shared custody, right? What's the closest to an M4 service rifle? You probably, in my opinion, you want an M4, like a M41A. Like, in my opinion, yo, Dermy, thank you so much for a rate, man. In my opinion, I would get a DDM4 with 11.5 inch barrel and add a suppressor to it if you can. But thank you for the rate, Dermy. I do have one Kel-Tec and I actually like it, the KS7 12 gauge. I did replace the butt pad to something more squishy. Oh yeah. I do have a KS7 too. My wife likes everything Kel-Tec because Kel-Tec is like fucking weird and different, and my wife likes weird and different. So she her shotgun is the Kel-Tec KS7. I added like this fucking massive chunk of a freaking break in the front. And then I did add a limb saver for her, which is like the butt pad, right? Because that thing kicks out a lot. Am I going to play Arc Knight? Is Arc Knight officially out today? I did see people playing it, but is it like officially out, or is it like in like early access? Yeah, internet needs a new talking balaclava since Aaron took the mask off. Yeah, like administrative result. Yeah, I remember when I first saw him, I was like, "Who is this guy? Who is that?" The M41A. That's what you want. Or you just go with the SIG. The SIG rifles are like the SIG Spear and the SIG Rattlers. Like they're about like, but those are expensive though. Those are about like, could be a little bit more. What's called Bunser Wood? Yep, this is Sydney Sweeney. A Snipex Alligator is an anti-material rifle. Oh, okay. I think it's got recorded in the longest recorded CK. Oh, I don't know. That Kel-Tec could be snorting coke when they're coming with designs. Look, Kel-Tec is a hit or miss. How many Kel-Tecs do I have? I have an RDB and a KS7. Oh, and a sub 2000. So I have three Kel-Tecs. SIG is big gay. SIG is big gay, but I have 3 SIGs. All right. I have a SIG 226, which is one of their best handguns of all time. I have a PIG 226. I have a PIG. I have a SIG P365 and I have a SIG MCX. SIGs are overpriced? Oh, absolutely. In my opinion, if you can build a SIG, like if you're gonna buy the FCU, the SIG FCU is about like what, 350, and you buy a grip module, which is about like $100, and then you buy the upper, which is like the barrel and the slide and all the internals. You can actually go to like SIG Custom Shop and you buy it from them. Like you can basically build one to your liking and add like a Radiant Ramjet to it, and it'll be like really, really pretty cool. I like that it's 365 over the Hellcat. I never handled the Hellcat, but according to what I hear a lot online, it's people like it. What it say about you? Look, I got all of those SIGs before the whole like, oh, if you guys don't like what we're saying in social media about the P320, then you guys aren't pro Second Amendment. Look. All right, look. I got my SIGs before that happened, okay? All right. It's not like when those people like, oh, I bought my Tesla before I knew, Elon Musk was a weirdo, right? I carry a 226 in my Galco Miami Classic. 226 are really good. my 226 is it's the Scorpion 226. I don't have like the really cool fancy like 226 freaking like crazy big dick because I'm in California. I wanted to grab the MMP shield, but we're out at the store. And I have an MMP shield plus, and I have an MMP shield. The shield, if in my opinion, I would go with the shield plus or the shield X, right? Because those are the newer ones. Or you can go with the shield plus with the port in the front. I want to try 365. I have a 43X with the shield arms mag. Nice. So you get your full magazine. You get your what was it, 15 rounds. All right, but yeah, in my opinion, like the first time I actually shot a 365 was I went to a gun range, and I was like, "Do you guys have? Can I rent out a gun? Right? Okay, can I rent out a gun from you guys?" It's like, "Yeah, you guys, yeah, you can." Right? So typically, if you go to a gun range by yourself and you want to rent a gun, they don't let you unless you're bringing your own guns. It's because they're afraid that you might kill yourself or some shit like that. So I went to the gun range and they gave me like the fucking pocket size, fucking small, like the basics, like P365. That shit was sort of hard to shoot, but it's crazy. I don't know how SIG did it with their freaking like stack and a half that got them 10 rounds. That thing is like so damn small, and even like a regular like Glock 43 can only get 6 rounds, which is fucking crazy. I shot it and I was like, this is not bad, right? The trigger's not bad. It doesn't have like a fucking trigger safety or anything. So like everything about the gun, like in order for you to be safe, is basically up to you, up to the user. But knowing that you could swap out grip modules and shit like that, that's the shit that saved it for me. So I ended up getting, I have like several grip modules. I have the original one, I have the X macro one, I have the X, and I have the what's it called again? The Icarus Precision that's made out of aluminum. Anyone else watching all the SHOT Show stuff? I've been watching it from TFB TV. I've been watching a little bit from Honest Outlaw and Nightwood Guns. Elon probably has an Iron Man suit. I would love an Iron Man suit. Elon was always a weirdo. Oh yeah, he was, but he's cool. But he's our weirdo, right? Do you like the Glock 43X? That's what's been recommended to me as well. The 40, in my opinion, if you can shoot it, if you can go to the range and rent it out, so you can compare, or just hold it. In my opinion, it's slim. The 43X is flush. You can get a 10 round magazine in there. I would check it out. I would. People said that they really, really like it. I used to carry a 26, which is the fat baby Glock. I used to carry that. So like I'm sort of used to like when I'm presenting, I have to sort of aim down a little bit, right? When I'm using the Glock. So I'm because when you're aiming with the Glock, you aim with your thumb, versus like the SIG, you aim with your index finger. So I still have to like, because it's muscle memory. For sure, this year's it's like most years, nothing super cool. The coolest thing they had was the disappointment, which was the stuck, like for me, I always like a fancy gun. So when I saw that they're releasing a staccato 3.65 or something like basically the 3-inch one, but it comes with the what's it called again? The compensator. Like it looks like but like that compensator is so little, and it's like fucking $3,600, right? Like a staccato HD4, whatever it's called. Like, yeah, I think it's the HD4. Like that gun is like $2,500 just for a little comp in the front. You're paying an additional $1,200 for it. That's fucking crazy. Just carry a Tech 9, yeah. Just carry one of the worst guns ever made. Yeah, bet I love shitty but durable Asian cares. Yep, there it is. I got small hands and just felt like shit. Look. The fat baby Glock, I shoot it very well. I shoot it very, very well. And I shoot it with irons. Okay? I shoot that shit with irons. I didn't even use red dot on that shit. I put a red dot on it like near the last like 6 months of me carrying it, and then I ended up basically switching to a P365 when I bought it from a guy. closest to cool at SHOT Show is the new Scar. The new Scar is back, but like it's Scar. It's an FN Scar. You're gonna be paying like fucking 36 or 20. Like it's gonna be sort of expensive, right? I have big hands, and people wonder how the Hellcat fits my paws. Well, are you talking about like the full size Hell? Are you talking about like the Hellcat Pro? Right? It's got Suns and Shadows. What's going on, man? Diz L Jizz. What's happening? Okay. In my opinion, if you're going to carry, like I said, carry the biggest gun you can comfortably while you can still conceal it, is because the bigger it is, the easier it is to shoot. The bigger it is the easier it is to shoot. And the thing is that a lot of people think that, like, of course, this is like for people who are in the gun community, they're like, we know this already, but people who don't, who are sort of new, are getting into CCW. People think that the smaller is better because it's more it's more concealable. No. You like there's a reason why you can always shoot a full size gun more accurately than a subcompact, right? Or a micro compact. Jesus Christ, you just click the stream and get flashbanged by them calcium cannons? Welcome to the stream, Michael Mara. Welcome. They have to put a silly hydraulic buffer in new Scar. Really? Well, how much are FNs going on at Gunbroker? Beretta M9 in my pocket. Got it. I have a Beretta M9, but it's called the Beretta 92FS. It's my grandfather's gun. It's basically the gun that Jack McClane used in Die Hard. Is the one he had a strap on his back? Yep. Beretta. That's my grandfather's gun. I'm never selling that gun. It's his gun. Like he passed away, and like he gave it to my dad, and then like my dad was like he's sort of like thinning out his gun collection, and he basically gave me his shotgun, his Remington 870, and this is before Remington went to shit, by the way. So the 870 that I have right now, like that's old Remington. That's like OG Remington. That shit is like fucking like built like a motherfucking tank. He had a Glock Gen 2, Glock 17 Gen 2. So he had that, and he gave it. So basically, every gun that he has, it's basically I own it. But during COVID, he's like, "Hey Philly, can you give me back the Glock 17? You know, I scared that these black people going to stealing my stuff, man." So I because like all he has is this Tokarev. His Tokarev, fucking Chinese clone Tokarev, man. Look. It shoots a 7.62 by 25. Nobody has those ammos anymore, okay? So like he does not trust that. He has a fucking a GP, forgot what's it called again. He has a fucking 357 mag revolver, forgot which he has a Ruger SP 101 or something like that. I forgot what it's called. So like he doesn't have any 9mm. So I was like, he's like, "Hey Philly, can you give me back the clock so I can use it? You give me back the clock, man. I scared." So I'm like, all right. I was like, "Do you not want grandpa's 92 FS?" He's like, "Oh, I don't need it. I use the clock. It's okay." Because like it's hammer fired and stuff like that. And yeah. So yeah, my grandfather had the 92 FS, and I just kept it, and it's his gun. And so it's like, I remember when I got it, it was so fucking dirty because it was sitting in my grandfather's like closet, and it wasn't in a nice box or anything. The good thing is like we live in California, so it's not humid here. It's just like it was so dirty, it has like lint everywhere. So like I removed the fucking the grips on it. I had to clean the interior. Like it has all the weird old grease in it. I had to clean that shit out. But yeah, CoomCast became Boomcast. Yeah, man. I have a belt with a shotgun shells as decorating. Hell yeah, man. Lucky my grandpa gave me cancer. Oh shit, man. That's awful. I really hope you're not for reals, man. But that sucks. I want to grab a Beretta A300 for my home shoddy. Fable of Man. I just bought a Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. I showed it off on stream, and the stream got taken down. I have a Beretta PX4 Storm, good shooter. I actually really, really want one, especially with Langdon Tacticals like upgrades. Like, I actually really, really do want a PX4 Storm, but I want a compact carry version of it. But like the PX4 Storm in my area, they're selling for like $500. In my opinion, I wish they were like $400, but they're selling them. Yeah. I see. My cousin traded an AK for a World War II Toker F-34, and he was in Iraq. It's freaking sweet. Look, I like the Toker. Like, if you're talking about you're a collector, then yeah, that makes sense, right? When is the gun channel? I'm talking to my brother-in-law. Okay, me and my brother-in-law, we went trap shooting this weekend. So basically, if you guys don't know what it is, it's like it's not like clay shooting where it's coming from the side. It's basically in a little box and it comes out like this. Right, so you go pull, and then you use the fucking shotgun, and you shoot the thing. And we had a lot of fun. And then I seriously talked to him about it. Do you want to open a gun? You want to start a gun channel? And he's like, bro, let's do it, right? But the thing is that like he is only available Sundays and Mondays, and I'm only available Sundays. So Sundays are only days that we can go. But he needs to come to my area, or we need to go up to the fucking mountains, right? And we need to ask the range if you can record there, what guns can we bring, because not all ranges allow you to bring fully autos. And the thing is that like him being in law enforcement, he knows a lot of his cop buddies that has a lot of these really, really cool guns. He has a friend that has a Sand Viper from Taron Butler. Okay. He has a friend that fucking bought the Sand Viper. Okay, that's fucking $7,500 2011. And the thing is that like where I was like, hey, like we can do something. We could do something where it's like, you know, what kind of guns can you get in California? Because there's a misconception here that the guns are banned here in California, which is not true. It's just it's really, really fucking hard. It's just what guns can you get, right? So I want to do that. Oh fuck. All right, so we're thinking about starting one, and we're gonna do something like that. And it's like, okay, comparison between a CZ75, CZ75B, CZSP01, CZSP01 with a Impact Machines upper, compared to a CZ Shadow 2. Which one is better, right? So we're basically, because we have all of those. He has a Shadow 2, he has a 75. You have a 75B, and I have a SP01. And he has an SP01 as well. But I have an SP01 with the Impacts Machine upper, which is ported and comped. Right? So it's like we're gonna and so if we it's like, and then we're gonna do like is the CZ Shadow 2 better? The SP01 with the Impact Machines upper better, or a staccato, right? Which one is better? Right? I thought trap shooting was when Phil finishes with Blair White.
Tonight the feeling make me very quiet. Night coming, I become horny single guy.
Can we ban that guy? Chat, can we ban Pagesphere? Can we ban him? Can we ban him from the chat? Thank you. I had it with you. I've had it with you guys. I've had it. Give me a second. I need to bring up my Twitch chat really quick. I don't have the Twitch chat up. Give me a second. See. Mute that shit. Mute that shit. Okay. All right. But yeah. All right. There we go. Now I have Twitch chat open. Cool. All right. But yeah. Let's see. Love you, Phil. No homo. Yeah. PO1 with good grips is sexy. Yeah. Yeah. Like the Langdon tactical. Like I wanted to get a Langdon tactical. What's it called again? Beretta 1301, but that shit's fucking expensive. A 1301 is already like fucking $1,700. So if you're talking about the Langdon tactical like upgrades, like that shit's gonna be like 2,000, right? But yeah, let's see let's see. Well, that's all, folks. Yeah, he ain't wrong though. Yeah, you know, just ban that guy. Ban him from owning guns. Yep. With Phil. Yeah. See, you guys like the camera, the small camera on the bottom. Don't ban him, mods. Leave him here. That's wild. My buddy has been collecting guns in San Diego for over 30 years. He has cool collections. Yeah, like for me, the good thing about guns, in my opinion, I think gun collecting is a good hobby, right? You can shoot them, you can show them off, you can have a cool gun wall. Now, here's the thing. I actually want to have, like, right over there, back there, like, I actually want to have, like, a whole entire gun wall back there. But the thing is that, like, I need to be on camera for work. And where I work, there's a lot of gay woke people. And if it's like, imagine Alec Baldwin's Fingers background, but like with like not a Barrett, not like very fancy guns, not full autos, just like regular guns, right? You know, a couple ARs, a couple of handguns here and there and shit like that. But yeah, yeah. So like the thing is, yeah, I work with gay people, so they're not gonna not gonna, you know, like the gun stuff, you know, in the backgrounds. But yeah, I like I said, I do actually want to do a gun channel with my brother-in-law, like, because eventually once he retires from law enforcement, like he will, like, you know, did someone mention Sydney Sweeney? See, like, I'm talking about guns and stuff like that, and then we have boobs in the background. I think chat's okay with that, right? Just cover it with a curtain or a blanket. Oh yeah, just put up one of those like fake like CGI backgrounds, right? Yeah. Put up your gun wall and some ceiling mounted blinds to cover them when you're working. Yeah, it's basically like a fucking, I press a button. It just covers it. Maybe, right? Cover it with Vindicta Jolly Roger. Hey, that could be pretty cool. I live in Massachusetts. I fully understand. Like, I think Massachusetts gun laws, of course, you're living in a blue state as well, but it's not as strict as here in California. Now, here's this, though. I don't have to say this, but I will say it again, just to be sure. If you guys hate California gun laws and you guys don't know who to vote for in 2028, vote for anyone but Gavin Newsom. And let me tell you why. There's this thing that he's trying to put in once he becomes president. If he becomes president, not once, if he becomes president. And it's called Amendment 28. And what that does, it basically turns every stupid gun law here in California, it will be nationwide. So whenever you have this weird fin grip, if you guys don't know what fin grips are, let me show you. See. This is a fin grip. Okay. So so you have a scar here, right? You have an FN scar here. So basically, you have to put this little fin grip onto your gun. Or you put something like this as a change, right? Or you can use something like this, right? Whatever it is, you have to put a grip on it. It's because if you have a pistol grip, it's considered too dangerous for here in California. Okay? So here's one thing, okay? So that's just one thing. Another thing is that you cannot have an SBR or SBS. No such thing. You cannot have any fucking modifications. Now, there's a thing called featureless, and what it means is that your stock cannot move, right? If you want a detachable magazine, you gotta have you gotta have this fin grip here. You have to have a stock over here that cannot move, it cannot fold, it cannot do anything. It has to be fixed. Your barrel has to be 16 inches long. You cannot have a vertical foregrip because everything that I mentioned, a telescoping stock, a regular grip, and a vertical foregrip, they're considered assault weapon features. They're considered assault weapon features, okay? Amendment 28 will basically force the laws here in California to be nationwide. On top of that, everybody will be having a 10-day waiting period minimum. There will be more extensive background checks. There will be this thing called excise tax, meaning that whenever you buy a gun or any firearm at your local FFL, you're going to pay an additional 11% in tax. You cannot ship what's it called, things that let you reload faster. You cannot ship things that lets you shoot faster, and you cannot ship magazines that's more than 30 rounds. It's basically limited to 10 rounds to your house. Okay, you cannot buy any magazines that's more than 10 rounds. You cannot have any suppressors. You cannot have any any accessories cannot be sent to your house. Basically, everything has to go through an FFL. Okay. It is very, very gay. I live in California, and we are basically stuck behind this basic bullshit. And everyone and everywhere else, you can buy ammo online and ship it to your house. Nope, we cannot do that. You have to buy ammo, you ship it to your FFL, you pay the tax, the $1 tax, and you pay the excise tax, which is the 11. So basically, you're paying a 11% tax on top of your already whatever tax you already have. And you're paying an additional $1 for the background check. Bro wants to tax ammo. We already getting tax ammo. Now, unless you are law enforcement, then you are exempt. Move, bro. I'm trying, man. Tommy, I'm trying. That's why I said, the reason why I won't be able to go to MegaCon, because I'm trying to save up to move out of California. We're actually legit trying to get a house in Nevada. I'm trying. I moved to Florida, so becoming more Republican every day. Yeah. So I'm so glad I fed California when I did have the chance. When I had the chance, best decision of my life. Yeah, man. No state, what's it called? Yeah, no state tax. That's fucking huge. Amendment 28 will be a law abolish the Second Amendment, which needs to stop. Now, I ain't saying to do evil, but we should run for office and vote me for governor. And that's the reason why you got to make sure that, if you guys are pro Second Amendment, you can be a Democrat, you can be a liberal, but let's say if you love guns, we're just talking about guns here. We're not talking about fucking politics, okay? We're just talking about guns. If you love guns and you don't fucking care about politics, you gotta care about Amendment 28. You gotta care about Amendment 28 because Amendment 28 basically, like I said, every stupid gun law we have. We can't even have flash hiders here. No flash hider, right? No flash hiders, no suppressors, no threaded barrels. Even though you're not using it, you cannot have a threaded barrel. You cannot ship barrels to your house. So people who like building their own ARs at home, you buy an Aero Precision lower, right? And you buy a fucking BCM upper or something like that, right? And then you buy a fucking like the other bullshit, the BCM grips and the fucking A2, whatever it is, right? All that shit you cannot ship to your house. Everything has to go through an FFL now. Nevada is a good call, and in Arizona ourselves, yeah. For me, we have a lot of family in Nevada, so Vegas is just it's a no-brainer for us. Yeah, I'm a single guy, so it's not as hard moving. Yeah, I have family and then in-laws. If I was by myself, I would have moved a long time ago. But I'm trying to get my family out of SoCal too. It's very, very expensive. And Gavin Newsom is trying to tax you after the fact. Sorry, chat. Let's go and bring back Sydney Sweeney, right? He's trying to tax you after you move. All unconstitutional bullshit. Yeah, exactly. But do you know who still votes for that shit? The fucking Democrats. The magazine, the assault weapons ban, all of that shit was voted in. Of course, now people aren't voting it in. It's all done through assembly bills and shit like that. My folks are retiring to Florida, so I'm gonna move nearby and probably to Texas when they pass. Once I'm out of Massachusetts, I'll be in a very pro 2A places. Yeah, yep, pretty good here in Arizona for now. Well, Arizona, you guys have been pretty cool. The only thing is Alec Baldwin Finger, he lives in Arizona, and he asked me, "Hey man, why don't you just move to Arizona?" I was like, "All right, what's a good part of town to live in?" All right, he sends me a house that's $900,000. I was like, "You think I'm rich? All right, you think I'm rich?" I'm not rich. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Like I said, what's it called again? Gavin Newsom, his last term for governor is this year. And as of right now, he Eric Swalwell and what's it called? Javier Benitez is basically the two front runners for Democrat. However, it's not looking so good for them as of right now. Chad Bianco, he is Riverside, which is I'm actually Riverside County is actually a county away from me. I'm actually not too far from Riverside, and Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. The fact that his name is Chad Bianco, as of right now, he is leading in the polls. He is looking to become the next governor of California. And the thing is that, remember, you guys, for people who don't live in California, you guys don't know about this, but there was a special election last year, and it was like Prop fucking 20, forgot what it was. And basically, Gavin Newsom said that he wanted to redistrict California, and that was voted in. It was voted in like 67% to like fucking 32%, 33% no. And I don't know why a lot of people just don't fucking know what they're doing. And they labeled that bill the Stop Trump from Cheating bill. And they basically redistrict a lot of places. They broke down a lot of counties is because in 2024, a lot of counties flipped red, which is very, very scary for Democrats. So to ensure that they can get more, fucking legislatures and Senate seats or whatever, or House seats, they basically broke up some of the counties, the larger counties, making them a lot smaller so they can put in more blue candidates. So I'm not sure that Chad Bianco is going to win, even though it looks like he's winning right now. Yeah, Phoenix area's housing is ridiculous. Yeah, Supreme Court needs to rule gun laws as an order under the Constitution. The thing is that, like, it always goes to the Ninth Circuit, right? So basically so let's say Gavin Newsom proposes something, or like, Reno May versus Bonta, right? Like Bonta is our current DOJ. Reno May, he's a gun tuber, right? He's basically suing the state of California for some shit. And typically it goes through. Once it goes through a 3-panel judge, which is the Ninth Circuit. And it goes there, and typically we get 2 judges that are Trump appointees, and one of them is a Obama appointee. And most of the time, they vote against the California, and they vote in favor of, right? And Judge Benitez, Robert T. Benitez is actually from San Diego. He's actually an extremely base judge. He typically votes on the side of pro Second Amendment. So whenever it goes to the Ninth Circuit judge, and if they like strike down most recently there was this bill that was ruled unconstitutional, which is the open carry. People wanted to open carry here in California. So if you guys don't know what open carry is, it's basically like fucking Wild West. You can have your gun at the side of your hip without permit, right? So for me, I don't like that, but I think people should be able to do that. For me, I would like my gun to be concealed. Shit, I just noticed, Phil. Yeah, because chat want me to be small so they can see Cindy Smitty's titties. But yeah, so the open carry thing was ruled unconstitutional. Out of 2 out of 3 judges ruled unconstitutional. So during this time, you can file an appeal, and of course, like per California usual, they file an appeal and they want it an en banc. So what en banc means that instead of getting a 3-judge, you get 11 judges instead. Yeah, St. Benitez, yeah. So you get 11 judges instead. So now we get 11 judges, and typically 11 judges is a lot harder. But the thing is that you have to wait, you have to go through back and forth, and there's appealing. Like there's so much shit to go through. So when the thing is that, let's say if it goes all the way to Supreme Court, it goes all the way to the en banc, and the en banc says that, oh, you know what? It's actually constitutional for us to fucking infringe on your rights. Then the person who's suing the state of California can say, we're going to file an appeal and we're going to move this to the Supreme Court. And all of this shit can take like fucking years. All of this shit can take like fucking like like years. Like the whole like Bruin decision where like it's like New York where it's a rules that is unconstitutional for you to deny people a CCW. That shit took like fucking 5 years just for that law because it went back and forth, back and forth. Is Phil talking? You know what, chat? You guys are mean. You guys are mean to me. Yeah, but yeah, he means constitutional carry. Yeah. Yeah, I come into the chat at the right time. Terra Crystal, what's going on, Terra Crystal? Hope you're doing well. What's going on, Rios, Sephi, Crow Hollow, Irish Jedi. What's going on? I can't see you. It's by design, all right? The chat, what's going on, B-Man? The reason why they're like, Phil, can you not block Sydney Sweeney's tits? Thank you. I'm like, all right. But yeah, hey man, I'm lurking. So Phil talking is what I'm here for. Yeah. But yeah, so no, comes down to these gun laws, it's fucking ridiculous. Like it will take years, and by the time, like, let's say your law goes all the way up to the Ninth Circuit, unbuck Ninth Circuit. By the time you go up there, like it could be a new president already. It could be a fucking new DOJ. It could be a fucking new attorney general. It could be a fucking new governor. So like by the time like that's like the reason why when the Bruin decision came up, there's this thing. It's got May issue. Where's Steph tonight? I think she's too busy playing what's it called again? Animal Crossing. Right? So back in the day, like the sheriff department and shit like that, there's this thing called May issue. Right? May issue. So May issue is like they can find like whatever reason to deny you your CCW permit, your concealed carry permit. And the reason why they did that is because they don't want people to have concealed carry permit guns, right? They don't want people to have a permit for that shit. So it's like, oh, you need to find a probable cause for you to like you need to give me a good reason in order for you to get a CCW, right? Now that's ruled unconstitutional. So now it's a shall issue. They have to issue the, like, if you pass all of the prerequisites and shit like that in order for you to get a CCW, they have to issue you the permit now. But per usual, typically they want like people to have a psychic evaluation before you get that shit. So for me, like, good thing is that I live in a like San Bernardino County is pretty fucking big. I think it's like either the second or the biggest county in California because it stretches all the way from like Upland all the way to fucking Vegas, right? It goes really, really fucking far. It goes like fucking 300 miles. No, like 250 miles. It's a fucking huge county. So our county sheriff, he said that I don't have time to go around and fucking police everything, right? So he said that he want like local civilians and people who are like law-abiding citizens to arm up. So he was like basically giving out like CCWs left and right. He was basically just canning them out. Like if all your shit meet the requirement, you get it, right? So I had a Nazi coworker that told me to get a CCW and he would help me get one. He ghosted me after selling me a broken laptop. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. I'm a California. Just got my 5150. So I failed the CC. I will failed the CCW now. But yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, hopefully you're in a better county, man. Like try it again. And the thing is, like, back in the day, if you're in LA County, good luck getting a CCW, right? And after the Bruin decision, they have to give it to you. A Rainer NSR7 with the tired coffee super sticker. Thank you for the 199 super sticker. Thank you, man. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. Sydney Sweeney is still here. Oh God, I hope I didn't just jinx it. Well, now she's going away. We need federal reciprocity laws. It's BS that people can't carry across states, even with permit. That's one thing I'm fucking waiting for Trump. Right? We are coming. We just finished 1 year of his presidency, and he said that we're gonna have national reciprocity. You know, just because you have a driver's license in one state, and that doesn't mean that you can't go to another state and your driver's license is invalid. It doesn't work like that, right? Same thing with the CCW. He said that shit. When is that shit gonna get fucking written and fucking into law? I'm waiting for that, right? Technically, if I go from California to Nevada and I cross the state line and I still have my CCW on me, and once I get into Nevada, I would have broken the law, right? I would have broken the law. So yeah, like what the hell, man? So yeah, like they need to what's it called? National reciprocity is like, and they need to have the shit now, right? Especially like when I'm going to like a blue state, right? When you fucking cross like fucking like when if I were to like go to Texas, I would just drive. I have to drive through like fucking New Mexico. Right? It opens the door to requiring national permit, which equals to registration. But you already have a fucking like registration. The next background, that shit, like you already have a background check. Like fucking registration is just bullshit. You just want the shit for red flag logs. Fuck them. Fuck them. Let's see. Play some music, right? That's dumb because tourists can just drive anywhere in the U.S. and international license. No. Well, technically, yes, but you can also just you get a fucking driver license in California and fucking run over people and kill them. You can drive all the way to fucking Florida and kill people, and you'll be fine. Right? You can have a fucking durka fucking Mohammed Jihad fucking get a driver's license. Get a driver's license here in California and go to fucking Texas and fucking make a illegal U-turn and kill like 3 people. That shit's okay, but me crossing state lines with my CCW, legally acquired CCW, fuck right off. It's so stupid. It makes me angry. Anger. Okay, let's see. But yeah, man. Yeah. Aloha snack bar. They eat the goat. And then have sex with it. And then they eat the goat. Oh, this is a good picture too. I forgot about this picture. Yeah, this is a good picture too. Right here. Let's see. Hold on. Let me... Here. Here. Go down here. Stupid windows. Go down here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh man. BT Mims. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a new member. Damn, I gotta be on 4 hours. Take it easy, Fable. Have a good night, man. I bet I can get a California's driver's license without ever leaving my state. You probably can. Right? They ask you what color is your skin. You say brown. It's like, all right, there you go. Go in the middle. All right. Right there. All right, there we go. Are we good, boys? We good. We good, boys. You're the guy I found through leaflets. Thank you for so much. Yo, I'm so okay. All right. For people who are new here, all right. I'm sorry. Okay. Every Wednesday we do this thing called CoomCast. And we talk about we talk about hot girls with big tits and stuff like that, and sometimes we objectify them just a little bit, and I typically don't do this often, but I do it very, very often. So I'm sorry if I've disappointed you, but I appreciate it, you subscribing to the channel and becoming a member. Thank you. BT Mims. Yeah, her video was really, really good. I want her to do more. I want her to do more. And the thing is that like it's so good. It's just really good. I want to see more of it. He's not sorry. No, I'm not. Yeah, just yes, yeah. Like basically, like you go to California, right? And they'd be like, you go to the DMV and you're like, name. You'd be like, my name is Ahmed. Okay. Last name. Okay. Race. And he's like, I'm not white. All right, here's your driver's license. That's it. That's it. That's how you get a driver's license here in California. And then you get, and it's not just a California driver's license. I'm talking about a freaking like driving a freaking like 18-wheeler driver, like a fucking A class A driver license, and then they let you drive down the road on a 10 freeway over here in freaking Ontario, California, and you kill like 4 people. And they're okay with that. And if you say anything bad about that, you're a terrible person. It's because you're being a racist to them turbans. Right? All Phil streams turns into CoomCast except for the actual CoomCast, which turns into politics. Look, this is CoomCast, okay? It's just like, because if I don't show boobs, if I don't show any hot women on stream, B-Man gets very upset. All right, I'm just telling you that B-Man's one of my mod gets very, very upset if I don't show any boobs. All right, it's kind of easy if you do a second try. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Yo, the fact that this channel, we passed 4,500 subscribers recently. Yeah, we just passed 4,500 subscribers like earlier today. So I want to thank everyone. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm East Coast. I clicked even before reading the name. Going up in the club on a Tuesday. Yeah, it's wild, man. Oh man. Yo, I appreciate it. B-Man has valid crash out. No, he doesn't. Phil clickbait us with CoomCast. No, this is yo. Look, you're getting Sydney Sweeney slow motion. Okay. You're getting slow motion Sydney Sweeney. Okay. I think it's a win-win. I think now here's the thing though. Someone said earlier in the chat that I should have a super chat goal, and if we beat that super chat goal, I will sing the song by Four Non-Blondes. What? It should be karaoke. I will subject the chat to my terrible karaoke. At least make some AI Gooner material of Nancy Pelosi. Hertz Donut is not here, is he? Phil, you know CoomCast is saving lives? That's so crazy. Look, imagine B-Man is like at home about to like down a bottle of pills. Like every Wednesday, B-Man is like at home holding a bottle of pills. And then he's like, man, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it. And then he sees CoomCast is now. He's like, all right, I won't do it today because there's CoomCast. So if I'm saving if I'm saving at least one life, I guess it's fair. What song? That's great. Sing N-word NHH by Yee. I've heard you sing Don't Do It. Of course I'm here. That's wild. Well, Shaggy Tits, if we hit a if we hit a super chat goal, would you guys do it? Would you guys hit the super chat goal of $2? Nancy Cass is now freaking Hertz Donut with the 18 months, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. 18 months. Holy crap, Pola. That's a year and a half. Thank you, Hertz Donut, for the 18. Yeah, it's okay if you don't have to sing anything. We'd rather have Sydney Sweeney. All right, how about this? If I do a karaoke, I will do it in with a Chinese accent. I'll do it with a Chinese or a Asian dad accent. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I sang what's it called again? The Rick Astley song. Never going to give you up with Asian dad. Asian dad. But thank you. We'll see though. 0-2 Boba Tax. Thank you for the 2. And Mad Frog with the 199. 你是那个阳光彩虹小白马，滴滴答滴滴答。Yo, thank you for the 199. I'm down. That's crazy. 你冇能哭当，还敢逃干嘛？还敢逃干嘛？请你要记得。Oh shit. 阳光彩虹小白马，滴滴答滴滴答。Oh shit, man. That's crazy. What song is that again? What's the name of it? A Sunshine Rainbow White Pony. Sunshine Rainbow White Pony. That is the song. It's a good song. It's actually a very, very popular song in China. If you guys didn't know. If you guys didn't know. And now here's the thing. I can say those words because I'm Chinese. Sunshine Rainbow White Pony. All right. But yeah, but thank you, Mad Frog, for the 199. Appreciate it. But yeah. Inserts Simpson meme of Mo. Not today, old friend. That's the shotgun. Was it a shotgun? I know it was a gun. I forgot it was a shotgun. Flashback with my Chinese ex-wife. Oh man. Oh man. Some Chinese ladies are crazy. Just letting you know. Some Chinese ladies are crazy. We do gotta talk about some stuff tonight though. We do gotta talk about some stuff tonight. Okay, chat. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Oh, that was a half breed. He fucking erases that shit. Some. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. We do have some topics we need to talk about. Just 2, at least 2, okay? All right. Sorry, chat. We got to do it. We got to talk about it. Bill saving lives better than Eternals? Yo, I'm here to help. I'm here to help, okay? Let me make this big, a little bigger. Yeah, go. All right. We'll bring Sydney Sweeney back up a little bit, okay? In a bit. In a bit, okay? I'm so happy right now. Ubisoft is about to die. I can't wait. Ubisoft, it basically said earlier today that they're going to be doing some layoffs in the future, and they canceled several games. And one major game that they were supposed to be remaking was the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, and they completely got that crap out of there, right? So Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake canceled as Ubisoft announces sweeping company reset. I talked about this earlier this year, and I talked about it last year. I talked about it before with the whole Tencent buying out, subsidizing most of the good stuff from Ubisoft. I just feel like Ubisoft is going to basically let go a lot of people because of redundancies, and Tencent wants their return back. They want their money back, right? I'm going to shrink this down just a little bit. They basically want their money back. And as of right now, they're not getting that from Ubisoft. So they're going to be letting a lot of people go. Now, the good thing is that we're not going to get any cringe remakes. Oh, now we're going to make games for modern audiences. So we got to respect women. We got to make sure we don't, objectify women. We got to make the tits smaller. We got to make the guys gay. We're going to make the girls, girl bosses. I don't want any of that garbage in my video game. And Tencent, 100%, they are cleaning house. I see. Beleaguered, I'm assuming. Beleaguered. I don't know how to say that. A video game publisher, Ubisoft, is restructuring. As a result, several games, including the remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, are being canceled, with 7 more delayed. Damn. IG reports that Ubisoft's sweeping company restructure will also cause the closing of 2 company studios, while others will experience the latest in a series of layoffs Ubisoft has been instituting. In October, Ubisoft offered employees at Massive Entertainment, the developer of Star Wars Outlaws, what it called a voluntary career transition. But when too few employees accepted the offer, Ubisoft started laying off massive employees. So when it comes down to transitioning, I'm not talking about becoming a man or a woman becoming a man, because that's some homosexual freaking fairy type shit. I'm not talking about that. Typically, since this kind of stuff happens, they transition you, or my better term that I would use is roll you over to a different project. Typically, you should agree. If you don't get rolled over to a different project that's more successful, you will be let go. People just let you go. They don't fucking care. All right. Companies looking out for revenue, and if you are not bringing any value to the company, you're just gonna get let go. Okay. So a lot of people basically got screwed. And as well as those in Stockholm, 55 people lost their jobs. In addition to these layoffs, Ubisoft also closed another in-house studio, Ubisoft Halifax, which resulted in termination of 71 more jobs. Good. I like it. I like it. All right. This is huge good news. And I don't want them to ruin any games. All right, leave the old games alone. If they're perfect, why are you guys remaking them? Why? There's not needed, okay? There's no need. Like if you're gonna remaster, then go ahead, right? But leave the shit alone. If you're gonna make it look better, go for it. But like, if you're gonna completely remake the game and you change the story, that's gonna be a big no for me, brother. So far, Ubisoft has mentioned Prince of Persia: Sands of Time among the canceled games, but a total of 6 titles are on a chopping block. That IGN knows of is that 3 are new IPs and 1 is a mobile game. The delayed games were also not named, although one has set for launch on March 31st. The game is expected to be a remaster of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That game, whatever it is, will now be released during the next fiscal year, which means sometimes before March 31st, 2027. If you want to make some guesses as to which is being canceled, you can see a list of Ubisoft upcoming titles as of January 8th here. So this is huge. This is good. Right over. This is the official. Do the Prince of Persia community want to share this with you directly? We've made the difficult decision to stop development of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. We know this is deeply disappointing. The game carries enormous meaning for fans and for teams who worked on it. While the project had real potential, we weren't able to reach the level of quality you deserve, and continuing would require more time and investment than we could responsibly commit, and we didn't want to release something that fell short of what Sands of Time represents. Prince of Persia is a universe, and legacy continues to matter deeply to us, and the decision does not mean we're stepping away from the franchise. Thank you for your passion, patience, and the love for Prince of Persia, the Prince of Persia team. Yeah, that is good. There's a lot of other stupid ass games that they're doing. And here's the thing. My company was so close to being sold off to Ubisoft. The company that I work for now, very close to being sold off to Ubisoft. I'm glad we didn't get sold off to Ubisoft. We got sold off to another game company. But yeah, this is huge. This is good. I want Tencent to completely have full control of Ubisoft. Make all the games with big asses. big tits, guys doing cool shit, girls doing slutty shit, the works. Give me all of that. I want to see it. And maybe, just maybe, you can save whatever Ubisoft has left, right? Because a lot of people basically played Star Wars Outlaws and said this game sucks. Die-hard fans of Star Wars, like Star Wars Theory, played the game, and he said sucks. I watched gameplay of Asmongold playing the game. He said the game sucks. Now, Assassin's Creed Shadows had a lot of issues to begin with. Overall, Assassin's Creed Shadow was a mediocre game, according to what I heard. The story sort of sucks. Of course, the whole Samurai Yasuke was a big issue, and no one wants to play as a freaking Naoe being a lesbian and freaking Yasuke having sex with a freaking non-binary bullshit, right? Nobody fucking cares about that, right? Why can't you just make good games, right? And I'm so glad they didn't do this to Sands of Time, is because I know that Sands of Time has a big following, and now that this is gone, we don't have to worry about that, right? A big sigh of relief basically just happened. But yeah, man, who cares? I don't really care. Screw Ubisoft, and I hope that the entire company just gets taken over by Chinese people, okay? Like I said, I hate Ubisoft so much, I would rather have the CCP take control of Ubisoft than have Ubisoft have full rights to their IP. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it has gotten, and rightly so. And we'll see what's going to happen with Rainbow Six. Let's see what's going to happen with the main IPs from Ubisoft. But oh man, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I just hope that we're going to see some big ass titties moving forward. Well, two CoomCasts in a row. I know what you're talking about. Beyond Good and Evil was one of my favorite games during the PS2 era. It's too late to make a sequel now. Yeah, that's PS2 era. Damn, that's a long time ago. Let's go back to hiring. Quality dev, stop the woke hiring. You need to, in order for you to sort of make Ubisoft great again, Mugga, whatever you want to call it, you need to gut and you need to have a big culling of all of the middle management. Like everyone from upper management, middle management needs to get let go. Bring in all new people. Bring in everyone that like actually cared about video games instead of like pushing propaganda. It has to have a big culling. Like everyone needs to be on a chopping block. Yeah, Mahler has a 17-hour video playing the game. That's a lot. That's a lot. Don't worry, Phil. Somehow Beyond Good and Evil is still coming out. It didn't get canceled. Well, I hope it's good though. I hope it's good. I really, really do. But yeah, man. It sucks. It big sucks. All right. Yeah, man. Let's go on Jay Sims. Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Goddamn right. Absolutely is a Christmas movie. And people who are saying it's not a Christmas movie, you guys are liars. What about green screen for work? I don't want to buy a green screen. California is becoming what Quebec, Canada is, trying to be its own country rather than a part of it. We'll see. Angry Beard, are you up in Canada? Are you a Canuck? Damn, Phil, social credit score is going through the roof right now. Yep. True. Good games. Make good games, cater to the tech, dropping money on games, allow weirdos to mod the games, furry and LGBT. Yeah, like if you want your own like bullshit, garbage, LGBT bullshit, like mod that shit in yourself. Do not put it in the base game. Oh, you're in Toronto. I heard that there's a place called Vancouver that's being taken over by a lot of Cantonese people. And people call it Hongcouver. I'm not sure that's true, though. I'm not sure that's true. At least according to what I hear, it's true. But yeah, let's see. Let me move this here. Check shit. Move that there. All right. Let's see. I forgot to tell you, Phil. Mahler just started playing Expedition. Ooh, he's gonna love it. It's so good. Bruce Willis says he is. It isn't. Bruce Willis has dementia. What are you gonna say about that? All right. What are you gonna say about that? Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas movie, but he has dementia. All right. Yo, okay. All right. Somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to say it. Fuck. I have delved into that one. British Columbia has been quite a shit show in the recent years. Well, well, if you think about it, Trudeau basically fucked everything up, right? And now he's basically banging Katy Perry, right? What about Nightmare Before Christmas? Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely 100% not a Christmas movie. No, I'm just kidding. That one's it's both. It's a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. Right. Let's see. Get a green blanket and hang it behind you. Yeah, and you just basically put like a bunch of big asses in my meeting. Oh shit, man. I don't need more games. I need good games. Exactly. Right. Like, I know that last year and this year, like especially when we talked about it on Tuesday night's main event with Geeks and Gamers, right? There has been a lack. I agree. There has been a lack of good AAA games in 2025. There hasn't been a lot. It's been very, very scarce. And that's why a lot of the people sort of looked into playing more indie games. And that's the reason why, like, last year, 2025 was considered the, like, year of the indie games. It's huge. Jack Skellington said it wasn't. That's wild. He's just one of the actors, and that's like his opinion. Yeah, true. I thought Katy Perry broke up with him. I don't know. I thought they were banging. Look, I have nothing against Bruce Willis, all right, but like, yeah, he has dementia. Okay, he has dementia. Oh fuck. But yeah, man. Do you know what's crazy though? You know what? I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna be super fucking gay. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's just gonna give chat more ammo to call me gay. You know what? I'm not gonna fall for it again. I'm not gonna fall for it again. You know what, chat? You know what? Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Right? Yeah, like for me, I just want good games. Like, and like there are a lot of good games. Like, here's the thing: a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, there's not a lot of good games right now." It's like if there aren't a lot of good games, go back and play the games that is in your backlog. Go back and play the games that you know it's good that you haven't got a chance to beat. Right? I have a lot of those games. You're not unsubbed? That's wild. And being outside of your room, you might as well just have a bookcase behind you to show off stuff and your arsenal wall behind you. You can't really tell how much room you have to maneuver. Like, how big this room? I forgot how big it is. We'll see though. Didn't director Die Hard say it wasn't a Christmas movie? I believe he did. I'm not sure, but it's up to the people now. Come on, we will never do that. No. Trudeau is an Asian below the waist. Just kidding. Official equality is what the AAA should be aiming for. Absolutely. Right? Even though you use a lot of like Unreal 5 engine, like store-bought assets. Buy those and like edit it to make it look different. Like that's what you should do. And that's what, like, for me, I think a lot of people don't care about like the AI generated stuff either. If the AI generated stuff that's coming out, like let's say if Expedition 33, that game was completely AI generated, right? Let's say if that game was completely AI generated and no one could tell, and then at the end it was like, oh yeah, this game was AI generated. I'm like, hey, oh man, if the shit was AI generated, give me more of that. Like, give me more of that shit, right? Like, I think that's what people want. Like, we just want good games. We don't care who it's from. We don't care who makes it. Just give us good games. Now, if your game is like woke propaganda bullshit, then we don't need any of that, right? And we're not saying that like we can't have gay or lesbian or trans shit in your video game, but that shouldn't be the fucking main focus of the game, right? It shouldn't be. I prefer if it's not in the game, but let's say if you do have it, right? If you do have it, like please let's have it not be like the main fucking story. It's like, oh, I'm non-binary. It's like, no, like, we don't want that fucking shit, right? Like I said, Prince Dion, one of the most gayest dudes in Final Fantasy 16, is the most badass dude in the entire game, right? He's gay as fuck. He's fucking kissing Terrence and shit like that. I believe that's his boyfriend, right? He's super gay. He has a very like tragic backstory and shit like that. Like he ends up like killing his dad, and like and it's like he basically got mind fucked. It's just like but he's a very very well written character, right? There's a lot of like gay characters in like Game of Thrones, or like fucking non-binary character in Game of Thrones, and they're cool. And the thing is that I have no problems with like lesbians, right? The only thing I want for lesbians is I want lesbians to be hot again. That's about it. Like I don't want like fat, ugly lesbians, fucking hogs and stuff like that. Fucking like hag maxing and shit like that. I don't want like ugly, fat, like disgusting lesbians. I want like a type of lesbian I would want is like Sydney Sweeney and like Anna de Armas. Like I want them scissoring. I want them tripping the shit out of each other and fucking squirting on each other, right? I want like Cythera and like Sydney Sweeney to fucking have like a fucking squirting competition. That's the shit that I would want, right? I don't want fucking hogs like squirting on each other. I don't want that shit. Yeah, if it's good, no problem. AI is fine if it's managed right. Hogwarts Legacy is a good example. Yeah, exactly. Right. I love AI. I'm not anti Clanker. Yeah, if it's a good game. If it is a good game, I would play whether if you use AI to make it or not. When the game is bad, I won't play it whether if it's made by AI or not. And that's truly simple. Yeah, exactly. It's really, really simple. So the villains in Final Fantasy games are effeminate. Look at Kefka and Seymour. Yeah. Like Kefka, like he could be totally fucking gay. Right? He could be like fucking gay. It's like, he fucking crazy laugh and shit like that. Dun 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 dun. Like he's a clown, right? He's a fucking like jester and shit like that, and like he's like one of the most evilest characters in Final Fantasy history, right? Yeah, exactly. I bought a Japanese Dreamcast system and started playing Sonic Adventure. Good times. Yeah, exactly. Like just like if there's not a lot of good games right now. And like I I can go back and play my backlog games. Like okay, I still need to beat fucking Super Metroid. I still need to beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. I still need to get into the new fucking season of Where Winds Meet. Like there's a bunch of stuff, and then like am I gonna have time to play Code Vein? Because Code Vein 2 comes out in like fucking 8 days, right? So there's a lot of shit that I need to play and I haven't played it. Like I never played KOTOR 1 or 2, and later this year I promised you guys I'm gonna be playing fucking Skyrim, right? So there's a lot of shit I still need to play. Very descriptive. I mean, let's be real. Sephiroth is pretty gay. He's pretty gay. Go on, J-Rex. Right? Basically, he wants to get into Cloud. May I give you this pear? Right? Cloud. Maybe. Not yet. Right? All that shit. Yeah. I wonder how long until a good writer is able to make their own animated movies with AI. Then woke Hollywood will be out of business. Yeah, for good, kind of. I want the shit to happen really, really fast. Like, I want the shit to happen, like, right now. Like, I hate writers in Hollywood. I hate, like, dumbasses all over the fucking internet ruining shit, right? It makes me fucking, like, super fucking angry. All right, so let me show you something. Let's see. All right, let me see if I have audio on this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, chat. All right, hold on, let me get my camera ready. How many of you guys have seen One Punch Man? Season 1. All right, I'm not talking about season 2, which is with this semi-crappy animation. I'm not talking about season 3 with the really, really bad animation. I'm talking about season 1 when it's a peak, when it's the best. All right, I'm talking about season 1, okay? This was done with AI. You guys ready? And the crazy thing is that this already looks like the anime. This already looks like the anime. It looks pretty damn good. Of course, there's a couple things here and there you can tell, but it looks it's like 80% there. It's a mix of AI and live action. Yeah, it's a mix of both. Like, you basically do a lot of the like pre-production. You do a lot of the simple stuff in live action, and all of the hard stuff, all of the fucking like technical shit, all of the fucking heavy lifting, you let AI do it. You let AI do everything. Yeah, all of the hard shit, right? Yeah, Itsuki, the demon. Yeah, it's like they have the live action like actors doing most of the stuff, like all the VFX and all the shit like that. It's like, this is how you do AI correctly. This is how you do it. This is like, if people are like, oh, I'm worried about this, no. This is how you can make AI work and make it look really fucking cool. The shit that you can't do because it'll cost way too much fucking money for you to do like VFX art and shit like that. Have all that heavy lifting be done with AI. God damn, this looks good, man. Like, man, like, see, this AI is a tool. AI is a tool. If you use it correctly and you blend it in, it looks great. This is it. Look at this shit, man. God damn. Short kick. Megida. I don't got you. So good. And the thing is that like it looks like they're using the voices from the anime. Right? Like I said, it's getting good. Right? You get some like fucking what's it called again? You get like you get some artifacting on his chin. Like this could get cleaned up just a little bit, right? But like this is like some small stuff. Death. Meji. Look at that. Damn. This is the shit I'm talking about, okay? This is the shit I'm talking about. You can say, like, studios, all they need to do is, like, get, like, 10 dudes. Like, instead of hiring, like, fucking, like 30 guys to 100 guys doing, like, fucking VFX, hire 10 dudes, like 5 animators, and like 5 VFX artists and like 1 rigger and skinner, right? Like you maybe like 11 or 12 guys, and then you have like an art director. You work with like live action and AI, and you use that shit like to blend that shit together, and you use AI to do the heavy lifting. This will save you so much more time, a lot more money, and you can do multiple like versions of it, and you can use AI to create it for you, right? You can create like all. I'm pretty sure like the background and shit like that. Like most of the stuff is like it's a mixture of combination, right? This is not all AI, right? It's not all AI. It's not all VFX, and this is the stuff that I want. I would love to see a live action One Punch Man season 1 done like this. I would watch the shit out of it, right? This is how you do it, right? Rigger. What do you mean rig what? What are you talking about? What did I say? With a hard R, you're a rigger, right? Rigga, R-I-G-G-A, all right? But yeah, this is how you do it. You basically give them the shit. You give them this tool. And the cool thing is that this could be like a proof of concept for like a studio. Say, hey, you pitch this shit to like fucking Netflix. Right? Like, this is what we're thinking about. This is done with AI and like a mixture of live action, a mixture of AI. And this is what we want. And we want like money. So but like, we don't need like fucking like multi-million, hundred millions of dollars to make this, since half of it is being made with AI. And if you guys don't know, Netflix already has a TV show where the background of an anime is all done with AI. Nobody said anything. Nobody complained. Nobody said anything. And this is how it should be. I think this is really fucking cool. And I think this looks amazing. This looks amazing, right? So this guy is from Blue Horizon AI, Saitama versus Genos, reimagined as a cinematic AI fan film. This is our most ambitious AI-driven action piece so far, right? This is freaking great, right? Of course, he got the what's it called again? The music here, soundtrack. But yeah, RAM prices just went 50% up with this video. Oh shit! We need to remake the whole season 3. Yes. I heard it was so bad, I didn't even bother with season 3. That's how bad it was. I didn't even care about season 3. Now Saitama versus Boros. Oof. Saitama versus Boros will be fucking amazing, right? Like, how many of these videos this guys have? So this guy has he has Naruto AI cinematic trailer, and he has the unofficial League of Legends with a Tryndamere. That's Tryndamere? No, that's the fucking ice bitch with the hog. I forgot her name already, but I remember buying her. But yeah, this one is amazing. Yeah, like go and here's the video. Go and give it a like. Like, this is the shit that I'm okay with, right? This is the shit I'm okay with. Like I want like companies to start going this direction. I think if the movie is good, the show is good, and is done correctly, I don't think people will actually care at all about whether or not if something is done by AI or not. As long as it looks cool, the story is good. And the thing is that like the story, you can just uproot it from like manga or anime. You can just do that. Like use that, envision like freaking Naruto fighting Pain, right? Oh, Kakashi fighting Obito. Imagine that fight. Yeah, like Saitama versus Garo, right? Garo, right? Like just chat. Imagine if they redid the entire fight with Naruto versus Sasuke at what's it called again? The Valley of the End. Like the one in Shippuden, where it's like he fights Naruto and Sasuke fight in Shippuden one last time. Or fucking Rock Lee versus Gaara for the first time at Chunin exam. Like, or fucking Sukuna versus fucking Gojo. Like we need something like that. That shit would be fucking awesome. I can't wait for them to get better and better at this, man. This is freaking awesome. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy. Like I'm all in on AI, and I work in the art industry. I work in the games industry. I'm cool with AI as long as you use it correctly. As long as you can use it as a tool and not as a crutch. And that's how you use these tools. This AI stuff is not a crutch, is a tool for you to use, right? Use it in tandem with your art. It'll look fucking awesome. Yes, Saitama versus Tatsumaki with funny fight scene in the manga. I haven't read the manga, so that could be pretty cool. You don't think AI can produce something from a sentence? You're not following it then? No. So what you want is you want to feed the AI like an image, or like a video, right? For instance, let's say you do a storyboard, right? To do the thing. Let's say you do a storyboard and you have a board artist do the storyboard and you have the editor turn into an animatic, right? Or you have the board artist turn into an animatic. You have the timing director, you time it correctly, right? And then you feed that shit into you either feed that shit into the AI, right? You see what the AI can do, and if it's not there yet, then you have an animator work with the AI to smooth out the animation, right? Because the animatics is basically like a flip book, and then you have the animators will go inside, like the in-betweeners. They'll go inside and like smooth out the animation, and they'll fix it in post and shit like that, right? And then they feed it in again, right? And then they see the product and they go inside and fix all the shit. And they do this by scene, right? They do this by scene, maybe like right before a cut, right? You have like maybe 240 frames or some shit like that for like a small scene for an action, and then you fucking feed it back in, and then like if you need to feed it, and then you type in, it's like, turn the background or turn this color from day to night. Like, let's say the art director's like, let's have this fight to happen at nighttime. So you have like let's say you have like fucking Aang versus fucking Dick Boy Suckface from fucking what's it called again? What's his fucking name, chat? The guy with the fucking the fucking scarf. I'm saying I don't fucking care about his name. But yeah, like you have like imagine you have Aang fighting that guy from the Fire Nation. Right? You have that shit. And like the art director's like, that shit will look a lot cooler if it's at night. So you see all the fires, like the scenery gets lit up by the fire, right? So you're not supposed to rely like solely on AI for you to do this, right? It's just like the AI will help you with a lot of the heavy lifting for like the tweeners, right? The in-betweeners, right? I had to share this link last week, but when you were watching season 3 AI fixes, yeah, Prince Zuko, yeah, thank you, Prince Zuko, thank you, you're right. So imagine if you're watching like Prince Zuko fighting Aang, like during the day, like it won't be as cool because the VFX will not light up the background, right? So that's something I would do. So like I'm not going to like, here's this animation, go and animate this shit for me. It's not going to be like that. You have to work in tandem. And if you guys don't know, like Photoshop has AI, and they even have AI in-betweeners now. So for Adobe Animate, which is basically Adobe Flash, you have this thing where like you can use AI to do a turnaround for you, which is fucking crazy. And this was introduced like 3 years ago, right? That's a very minor thing. I would like to have an AI input for a very complex character creators in games like Black Desert, where you can tell the AI to do what to do and correct the rest of the manually. I think it will eventually get to that point, at least from what we've seen, right? Because I haven't really delved into like AI like animation, right? I've only delved into like AI like image creation, right? Like I will like generate a picture of like fucking like for instance, I'll do it now, right? I'll do it now, okay? Open art.ai, right? Art.ai. So this is the thing that I'm subscribed to. So let's go and create. Let's see. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna switch to anime, right? And since we're talking about One Piece earlier, so Boa Hancock from One Piece, right? So Boa Hancock from One Piece, and we make sure the prompts generally used, right? And make sure it's safe for work. Make sure it's about 8 or 7. Default advanced settings, we do about about 50, and then a number of images we do 8. All right. So Boa Hancock from One Piece, and we just do what's it called? We'll do what's it called again? Jack O pose. Okay. So we do that, and let's see how long it will take us. All right. This is like I know how to do this pretty well, but like I still have a lot of things I can be better with in terms of like AI generation, right? AI pick reference selection. Yeah, for me, like I'm not referencing anything right now. And like once you have references, it gets even better and better and better. And the AI can learn a lot faster and a lot quicker that way. These pixel game studios are not claiming to use AI, but most are. Yeah. Like for me, like I'm fine with studios using AI. I like as an artist, you're just like, you should be like ashamed of AI. You're an artist. You shouldn't want AI. Like, where's your integrity and shit like that? I was like, bitch, it's like, this is, it's inevitable. Like, it's not going to stop, right? No matter what you say, you can bitch and moan and whine and complain. It's never going to go away, right? So there it is. I just made 8 images of Boa Hancock from One Piece doing the Jacko pose. Right? It's not the most accurate, but like, it's a good start for like a lot of smaller companies and small developers that wants like a proof of concept. Right? A proof of concept. This will help a lot of like art directors. This will help a lot of small indie studios. And of course, if you use like AI and shit like that, you're like they're not doing this. Right? They're not doing this. I'll type it in. It's like, oh, and they fucking make it for you. No, they're not doing this, right? They do the initial sketch. Like, it's sort of like what Shad from Shad. It's the initial sketch. He draws all that shit in, and then he feeds it to the AI, and then the AI takes what he does and sort of like makes it look good. Right? You're an artist. What is this, a Wacom tablet nonsense? Yeah, I have, like, what I'm looking at you guys right now, like, this is a Wacom pen. Like, I have a Wacom tablet, right? Is OpenAI very censorious or not? I know AI websites are extremely censorious, but okay. OpenArt.ai, I'm subscribed to it. So it's so yeah, so I can make nudes. Like I can make nudes with this. Especially with the anime. Like, if I say what's it called again, like, make her naked, like visible boobs and stuff like that, it will make her naked. Right? But you have to pay for it. All arts evolves. Good artists have to evolve. It happens to been the best way. Yeah. You remember when the first time Photoshop came out and everyone's like, oh, like, Photoshop is bad. What happened to real artists, right? Pen and paper, pencil and paper. Like, everyone started using digital art, right? Yeah, like, teachers are about not using calculators. It's dumb as hell as long as you remember the basics. Yeah. Like, for me, it's like, oh, you can't, like, I understand like arithmetic, like basic, like plus, minus, division, subtraction and shit like that. Like, I get it. It's best for you to remember and know how to do it on paper. But when it comes down to like fucking cosine, fucking tangent and shit like that, fucking you're talking about shit that you need graphing calculators to do that shit, right? But yeah, like this stuff is like I have like almost 12,000 credits here. Right? Like if I switch it out and I switch it to like Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z, right? And I hit like create, right? And I'll make more, right? I'll basically make more of them. So this is like the lazy shit, right? It's like, oh, I just want to make random art. It's because I don't want to draw it myself. I want to see how Boa Hancock would look like if she's fucking like lying down with her tits hanging out. Like, that's like, I'm talking about like using it in tandem with your work. Yeah, I'm sure that the portrait painters are mad too, and photography became a thing. Yeah, it's like it's going to happen. It's going to evolve. And for me, I use AI for my work, but like it's like what I use it for is like extend the background. Remove a specific item from the scene. Like remove this like remove the moon, remove the sun. Like, it's more of that. I'm not fucking use it in my like, fuck, it's like, I don't use it like during pre-production. I don't use, like, that's all I do it for, right? But the thing is, like, Shutterstock, which is a company that like a lot of company uses to make like when they download like backgrounds and shit like that, they like Shutterstock's using AI. You can even practice dynamic poses of AI, absolutely, right? You can do like a spread ego pose or some shit like that, right? Yeah, someone actually made an integration between Claude AI and Blender, Unity, and Unreal Engine. Yeah, like I said, once this gets like I know that I think OpenAI has a lot of issues with it. It's sort of slow as well, but the thing is like OpenArt.ai is not the only AI thing, right? So all right, so here we go. So like this is incorrect, right? She looks her looks like her torso is broken, right? Like this one looks better. Right? But the thing is that it's not 100% correct, but it's like it gets you like 80% there. And I think that's where a lot of people like are okay with it, right? Same thing with like the whole thing with Will Smith eating spaghetti, right? How it's getting a lot, it's way better now than it was like 4 years ago. Like even when I was in school in the 90s, we used scientific calculators for advanced physics class. Sure, you could multiply exponents by hands, but why exactly? You're going to like the thousands. It's like, find the fucking square root of fucking like this or some shit like that. It's like, yeah, but like, oh, what's the square root of like dicks, balls? Yeah, when I make those silly AI frolic videos for side scrollers, I use AI for the entire process except for the initial image. Change background expression, pose, start frame, etc. Yeah. It's called presenting. Yeah, it is. This is downward dog, chat. This is not Jacko pose, it's downward dog. Right? So the thing is, I can switch this to like Goku doing this pose, but you guys don't want to see that. Right? But yeah. So I think when it comes to AI, I think I understand people's people don't like it, but I think it's gonna happen no matter what. Like it's inevitable. It's gonna get better and better and better. It's gonna replace people's jobs if you don't adapt to it. Right? It can end up being a lot more work trying numerous generations to find that one works best or ends up playing outright. Yeah. So like I remember like the Clussy stuff that you made for me, right? For instance, this is the stuff that that he made for me. Hold on, let me see this one, making sure. Hold on. All right, like over here. Right? So this was done using Grok. Right? The DB Wild made this. This is done using Grok. I don't do animations like this. Like I've never done it. Right? The Clussy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tool. I know AI can also create already 3D objects for games, but not characters yet. At least not yet. Right? It's not yet, right? Credits gonna buy myself a H100 AI card with my hard-earned divorce money. That man. See? And we have this one here. We have this. We have this one here. See? Hell yeah. I'm sad that Grok is giving me. Yep. Don't you need like super Grok in order for you to get what you want? Right? I believe you need super Grok. Here's another one. Yep. Yep. Dang. Hey, this is not me. Hey, DB Wild made this. What's going on, Angie? I remember there is one. Yeah, I didn't download the non-safe for work ones. Did I? I don't remember. I had to basically look at this before I sent it in. In engineering school, we had to learn calculus with exponents. Hey, see, it happens. You got to do it. You got to do it. I think the biggest challenge is currently to create longer scenes in more than 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna be, right? Like for instance, Anjanette, she makes those like AI like intros for Geeks and Gamers, right? She makes those AI intros. And like Leaflet made that what's it called again? Put them in a box song. The AI video music video with Asmongold. And then Skybrows makes those Nvidia fuck yeah, and he makes a bunch of those AI stuff. Like that's like a lot of, if you think about it, it's a lot of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? It's not like, oh, Leaflet put one thing in and he just made this for her. Right? There's a lot, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of iterations before it got to where it was. Steph is lurking. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's too busy playing the what's it called again? The game. This is AI. Where's that balloon coming from? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It does all cut together, but I want to, what I mean is, example, if you want to make it longer with just 2 characters, or just talking, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, it's, like, if it's all cut together and it's all seamlessly, like, edit all together, I think it's pretty good, right? But the thing is that I think eventually we're going to have things that, like, AI can create, like, 2 minutes worth of stuff. I heard Steph is reading Milking Farm. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to message her right now. I think she sent me like yeah, she did. She sent me a reel like 18 minutes ago. I don't know what your morning routine is, but I sat down to breakfast this morning and I opened my phone just to start my day. Why is he flipping the eggs with his hands? What's this guy doing? What are you doing? What is that? Yeah. It's because Steph, I had to put the warning signs in chat. Yeah, just to be sure. I just left Can-Man stream and the AI was a big part of it. Yep, there it is. There it is. All right, we're going to talk about this, man. Ooh, I'm going to get... Oh, here we go. I feel like Hollywood is the only place where if you fail at something, like making a movie called The Flash, or writing for a movie called The Flash, and it horribly bombs in the box office, and writing another movie called Birds of Prey, and it horribly bombs at the box office, Hollywood's the only place that if you fail, you will get another job. You will fail upwards. I just feel like Hollywood, it's bad. It's bad, all right? So the Brave and the new Batman writer, Brave and the Bold, is going to be done by Christina Hodson, the person that wrote The Flash, the live-action Flash with Ezra Miller, and Birds of Prey. All right? They're going to be writing for the new DCU Batman, the one with James Gunn. She's failing upwards. If I were to make 2 terrible, terrible decisions in my career, I would get fired for that. How do these pieces of shits in Hollywood get more and more like opportunities, and especially for Batman? Are you kidding me? This is, yo, we need AI to replace everyone in Hollywood. This is where I'm like, yo, shut it down. It's over, boys. The Batman's cooked. The new Batman from James Gunn's DCU is cooked. Is dead on arrival. Is done. The mysterious writer of Brave and the Bold, the first Batman film in James Gunn's DCU, has been revealed as Christina Hodson, the writer of The Flash and Birds of Prey. This news came first in the scooper extraordinaire Jeff Snyder in his blog, The In Snyder, who made it clear in his information it was subject to change, but he knew that Hodson was writing The Brave and the Bold as of tonight, meaning last night. Today, Snyder's reporting was confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline, making the announcement official. Although if you want to give credit to where credit's due, social media scooper My Time to Shine, hello, and Hodson was writing The Brave and the Bold almost 2 years ago. Damn, Andy Muschietti. Now, Andy Muschietti, he's the guy that directed It 1 and It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 wasn't really that great. Chapter 1 was pretty good. But yeah, so this is, damn, yeah, this is about like 2.5 years ago. That's a long time, all right? So he did Birds of Prey, The Flash, and then Bumblebee. And of course, oh my God, bro. Yeah, James Gunn has kept his identity of the Brave and the Bold's writer a secret for some time, saying that he didn't want the writer to feel public pressure. Well, now you got public pressure. You're talking about a girl that wrote for one of DCEU's worst movies. You had a Supergirl, mind you, that was Mexican but wasn't woke. And you also had brought back Michael Keaton. You brought back freaking Nicolas Cage. You brought back Michael Keaton as Batman. You got 2 Ezra Millers, and that can't even save your movie. The Flash was awful. And I didn't even watch Birds of Prey, and Birds of Prey sucked massive fat cocks. It was not good. I didn't even bother. But Snyder surmised that Hodson's name was being kept secret due to her DC track record. Of course. Why would you put this person in this? Oh my God, I'm so upset. Referring to her script on the duties in The Flash and Birds of Prey, both of this movie crashed and burned at the box office, and neither is well liked by most fans. Gunn bringing Hodson on board to write his debut Batman movie is a bit stunning in the light of that, but not too stunning as Gunn has called The Flash probably one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. Remember that shit? Remember that? They asked in the interview, James Gunn, what's your favorite superhero movie? He said The Flash. So when he took over DC, he was like, yep, I'm gonna cast this bitch. I'm gonna put this bitch, and she's gonna be writing for Batman Brave and the Bold. What a fucking disaster, right? But it appears that he meant it was because he handed the writer and the director to the film of the Batman movie. Moreover, Hodson, who also wrote Batgirl. Wow. Batgirl that never came out. Which Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav deemed too bad to release. It was part of the team of writers Gunn put together to help him craft DCU's overreaching story. A group of Hollywood reporters described friends and storytellers that he admired. This is going to be so bad. This is going to be so bad. I think that people like Mahler, Critical Drinker, Neurotic, they're going to make so much money off of shitting on this movie. Now, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you're giving this lady another time to fool people. This is not going to be good. I don't care who you cast as Batman. I don't care who you cast as Damian. I don't like Damian. Damian's the worst Robin. So yeah. Well, it's not the worst Robin. It could have been worse. It could be the gay Robin, right? Tim Drake. It's hard to believe that anyone wants that tone or storytelling in a Batman movie, but with this writer and director signing up for the Brave and the Bold, it's likely on its way. However, there's another possible reason for Hodson's hiring. Gunn has been accused of micromanaging, and the other DCU writers and directors, particularly Supergirl, looks much like a James Gunn movie based on the trailer. Gunn has said that he has been working with the writer of Batman, has been asked about his version of the character, and I think he have in a way. I was just dealing with the writer to make sure that we can just make it a reality. That makes it sound like Gunn is the driving force behind that film more than Hodson is. Is she just agreeable enough that James Gunn brought her on to translate the vision of Brave and the Bold? I hate this. In my opinion, I said it earlier today. When on X that I don't think women should be allowed to write for Batman. Women are emotionally captured and they're driven solely by emotion. Okay? That's how typically, most of the time, that's how typically women vote. And I wrote this. Women have no business writing Batman. Batman is going to show his feelings. He's going to be all mopey and gay. He's going to be very, very, very depressing. And he's going to have, I don't know, a female woman save him. Maybe Talia al Ghul or some shit like that. But yeah, this is what I said. I don't regret it. And yeah, a lot of people are very, very sad about this this Batman because we're looking forward to it, right? We got the Matt Reeves Batman or whatever, the Batman #2 with Robert Pattinson. That's coming out, what, the fucking next year or some shit like that? And this movie, it's probably coming out, what, 2028 or something? Like, we just want a good Batman movie. That's it. I'm so sick and tired of them hiring these people that have been failing over and over and over again. This is so bad, man. There's no timeline for the new Brave and the Bold yet, except that we likely won't know anything about after the Batman Part 2 has come out. which won't be out until late 2027. In but which the news that Christina Hodson is writing is doubtful, fans will be hopeful. Nope. This shit's gonna suck. Everyone hates it. Nobody likes the shit. I don't like Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne's a little shit, and he's a little asshole. Like, oh fuck, man. I'm so upset, man. I'm not watching this shit. I might have to watch it to see how bad it is, and I'll probably farm the shit out of this. I'll probably make a lot of videos on how bad the shit is. But yeah, I'm not hopeful for any of the shit that's coming out from James Gunn anymore. Right? It's cool that they finally got Jason Momoa to play Lobo, but who gives a fuck about Supergirl? I don't care about anything. Supergirl, fucking Batman, Superman, the James Gunn universe is fucking dead. Right? It just started and now it's dead. It's over. It's done. Right? It's just basically done. Not all women are cut from the same cloth, Phil. Look. All of the very, very good Batman stories was not written by women. I'm not saying that you guys can't write, but we're talking about a story about a man. You want a man to be writing about that, especially someone like Batman, especially someone that's like extremely masculine. You want a man to write that shit. I'm not saying women can't write. I'm just saying that women shouldn't write for Batman. That's it. All right. Paul Dini wrote for the Arkham stuff, right? He did a lot of like the Batman animated series stuff. Like that's the reason why it felt so good. It felt awesome, right? He worked with Bruce Timm. He worked with Conroy. He worked with Hamill, even though he's a piece of shit, right? But overall, it had the same vibe of Batman being Batman, him being a badass. I just don't want a woman writing for Batman because it's going to be shit. And it will be. And James Gunn's DCU is dead. I watched the Superman on a plane. I watched mid movies on the plane. It was not good. It was bad. Yeah. Right. I don't think another Nolan verse will happen anytime soon. Not until woke shit is still breathing. Yeah. Imagine Coogler writing Batman. It would be awful. Yeah, like nothing against Ryan Coogler, right? But the thing is that like Ryan Coogler would be better to write like fucking Black Panther, right? Like he did Black Panther. He did like Sins and shit like that, right? He does black people stuff, right? If he's good at black people stuff, give him black people stuff to work on, and that's what he's been doing, right? Like for me, I have nothing against like if I actually Googled this shit, right? Women writers who wrote for Batman. To be fair, Full Metal Alchemist was written by a woman. Millennial shit sucks ass. The thing is that it's also written by the Japanese as well, right? I like that there are caveats there. It's the exception, not the norm, right? It's very it's very rare that it happens, right? So see, Devin Grayson, known for Gotham Knights, right? Gotham Knights. Gail Simone wrote Batgirl. Secret Six, Birds of Prey. Mariko Tamaki wrote for Harley Quinn. Marguerite Bennett did Batman Annual #2. Louise Simonson, underrated Batman one-shot, contributed Superman titles. Kelly Sue DeConnick wrote Aquaman. Right? Not a lot of women wrote for Batman. Only a couple of them. Right? And some of these look sort of gay. Right? Like, of course, the best will always be like Paul Dini, since he wrote for a lot of the stuff. But like, there's some of the Batman, the current Batman stuff like we're getting is not great. It's because of what's been happening with what's been happening at DC. They've been allowing people to write for characters that they don't really care about, they don't know about, they want to change them up, and that's not what we want. Right? Like I said, there are rare instances, but it is the exception, not the rule. and I don't want a person like, imagine if you have a man writing for like Barbie, writing for like Supergirl. I'm not saying like if a man writes for Supergirl, she's going to be extremely sexualized, right? Like for like a primarily like feminine like role, like a man writing for like Barbie. Like it won't make sense, right? As a fireman, ex-husband, very few women can enter men's headspace. Yeah, right. All those women are awful comic writers, except Louise Simonson. She wrote a one shot. Yeah, the one shot's fine, right? But it's, as you can tell, it's the list is very short. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 women versus like there's so much more like writing for men, right? I watched two episodes of Dairy, and my racism shit was heavy handed. And never went back to the show. I heard like Dairy was good, but like I didn't watch it. Yeah, like for me, I wouldn't want a man writing for a woman's comic, right? I wouldn't want that. Like, let's say if like Squirrel Girl or some shit like that, right? I wouldn't want a man writing for Squirrel Girl, like especially if it's like the guy doesn't really understand. A hot Supergirl is what's wrong with that. Look, a hot Supergirl is fine, but whenever you get what's it called again, like these Karens, or like, oh, you're objectifying her, you're sexualizing her and shit like that, it's like, what's wrong with that? You know, like primarily, like, you know, 80% of the comic book space is basically like it's geared towards men. I understand that proven 22, and I agree there are big differences in our sexes, but to say that one sex should not write for the other, that is a very narrow, slippery slope. Look, I understand that's sexist. But the thing is that, like, when it comes to women writing for men stuff, I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying they can't do it. But for Batman, if I can decide, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want Batman to be written by a woman. I don't want it. It's because they're going to, like I said, women decide everything in their life based off emotions most of the time. Like I said, it's the exception, not the rule. But when it comes to the rule for majority of the women, they do, like, everything is based off of emotion, right? How it makes them feel, right? It's rare in some cases where the women would actually think. And those are the women I respect, right? The people who actually think, they don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. Like, they are, and those are the ones that, like, I like, right? And that's the reason why, like, I talk to my wife. Like, my wife is like, hey, you know, like blah 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 blah, and like I would tell her, like, hey, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? And she would just go off of logic. It's like, oh, I don't like this because of this. I don't like this because of this, right? And it's like, but it's making me feel bad. It's making people feel bad, right? Like, she's not emotionally captured. And that's the reason why, like, when we find those girls, just letting you know, we wife them up really fast. We wife them up really, really fast. Phil wants to make a Fuda comic book. Phil likes Fuda. What about the Penguin series? He's not Batman. I don't care. Right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Batman. I'm not talking about Batman's villains. I'm not talking about Batman's like the Rogue Gallery. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a Batman movie. Right? If we got I would love to be proven wrong. Let's say all right, how about this? I'll make a bet with the chat. If the Batman movie that's coming out from James Gunn is good, and I say it's universally good, where it's like The Dark Knight, where everyone loves it, right? I'm not saying that it's going to be like, if it's that good and I love it, I'm like, hey, I'm wrong. I will give 100 subs to YouTube. Like I'll give 100 memberships. Okay, I'll put money where my mouth is. Okay, I will, if I get proven wrong that Christina Hodson legit makes a banger Batman, I'll be like, all right, women can write for Batman. I was wrong. I was wrong. Women write emotionally because deep down, they're homesick for. That's crazy. That's wild. That could be correct though. I think how many times a woman writes villains to lovers like the Acolyte or like Ray and Kylie, the Raylos. Yeah. Let's see. The old trope is why most men do not like women writers. Men can put themselves in the shoes of the headspace of the heroes. Women will make the heroes how they would act. Yeah. And that's the reason why there was a big study with Legos, right? With Legos, with little kids, right? They tested this. It's like a Lego theory where like they have like little, I think it's like a 7-year-old or like a 7, 8, and 9-year-old girls and boys, and how they would play with like action figures and stuff like that, and basically they were playing with Legos. Boys would play Legos that they are the character, right? I'm Batman. I'm Superman. Right? I'm Spider-Man. I'm Iron Man, right? Versus girls is like, I'm playing as Iron Man. I'm playing with Spider-Man, right? That's how girls play. There was a big study on this, like several years ago. I'm not sure how many years, but it's called the Lego study. And girls and boys completely changed, right? Yeah. There's an old trope. Yeah, it's the Lego theory. Like I know what you're talking about, DB Wild. Right? It's Legos. They used Legos. Yeah. So but yeah, like I did read it. I did read it. That's why I know what you're talking about. But I'm talking about they used Legos with it. Right. So like for instance, like like boys and girls, like we think completely differently. Now, if the girl can step outside of that box and completely detach themselves emotionally, I think they can write a very, very good story. Right? They can write a very, very good story, right? What I don't want to see is like Selena Kyle and fucking like Batman are like having sex and it feels like 50 Shades of Grey. Like I don't want to see that. Right? But what I want is if Christina Hodson can prove me wrong, hell yeah. By all means, more power to you. And I will gift 100 memberships to the channel. Right? That's what, $500. Right? That's $500. Right? I will gift it to the channel. Speaking of Legos, I see the new Legos. Yeah, the new Zelda Lego is pretty good. Yeah, I used to play Legos with my brothers. I was a Lego man. Yeah. Right? So like I said, you can, if you're writing for Batgirl, then go for it. Like I think a woman can write for Batgirl. I think a woman can write for Batman, but we haven't seen it done correctly. We haven't seen anything done that a woman wrote Batman very, very well, right? In terms of a movie, I'm not talking about comic books. I'm talking about a movie, right? Like movie or TV show. Like I think when it comes down to like comic books, like if you're talking about Louise Simonson, like I haven't seen the Batman one shot, the one shot thing, but I am like very, very like concerned with this. Right? I agree with your primary concern, Phil. I was just saying once you open that Pandora's box, I might as well just go back to the 60s where women can't. But oh no. Look, I think that women can vote, but sometimes when you get these middle-aged woke women, these Karens that have nothing better, a middle-aged housewife that have nothing better to do, sometimes it makes me think about revoking the 19th Amendment. Okay, that's just, there are very, very based women out there. Like Angie, like you're one of them, okay? Like I know there are a lot of base women, like Mrs. Roughneck that comes in here from time to time. You know, Steph, My Nerdy Home, like people in our sphere, the women in our sphere. Most of them are fucking cool people. But there are so few of them that are like not crazy. right? There's a lot more crazies out there. Yeah. Sometimes, only sometimes all the time. Responsible women can vote. Yeah. All right. This isn't about voting, it's about perspective. Yeah. I think when it comes down to perspective, if, like I said, if a woman can leave behind the emotion and write Batman just for what he is, and it can work, I'm cool with it. I'll fucking, I'll fucking eat my arm. I chew my arm off, right? Personally, I would love the service guarantee citizenship Starship Troopers model. Then voter base would be 89%. It's like a soft ban on women voting. Yeah, like for me, like that's how women vote when it comes to like what benefits them, what makes them feel good, right? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking about every woman. I'm talking about in general, right? Like the rule of thumb is women vote based off of how they feel, right? What vibes do they have from this person, right? Like if this person's giving me a bad vibe, I'm not going to vote for them. Well, but this guy, like, this guy did a lot of stuff, but this guy gave me bad vibes, I don't like his mustache. It's like that, right? I don't like Phil because he likes Fudas, right? It's like that, right? But like Phil has done a lot for the community, right? But Phil likes chicks with dicks. He's sort of weird, right? It's like, okay, I get it. It probably helped me because I'm raised with a bunch of boys. I'm a tomboy for the most part. Yeah, like my wife, like she's basically was a tomboy growing up. Like in high school, she was in the otaku club. She played a lot of video games. She was into anime. She was into comic books. She was basically like she almost dropped out of college because she was playing a lot of like video games and shit like that. Like that shit's hot. In a guy's eyes, like whenever we see girls who are in our space and like they know what they're doing, they're smart and they're also attractive, it's like, we got to get married now. We got to get married. I'm sorry, but like, we got to get married. Right? Let's see, which is why Dems try to appeal to the emotion. Emotion is a chaotic sphere. Yeah, exactly. Right? And that's why, like, for me, like, I don't like Ben Shapiro that much, but like a lot of the stuff that he used to say, like, facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense, right? I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about like me saying something makes you feel like, oh, you shouldn't say that's such a bad thing. Bitch, what I'm saying is true. Right? What I'm saying is true. Your sister, X-Ray Girl, voted Trudeau because he was... Yeah, exactly. Right? X-Ray Girl voted for Trudeau the first time because he was cute. And made her feel good because he has nice hair. Right? Sadly, in reality, there was a poll done years ago. Most, and I say most, women often voted based solely on how attractive the candidate was, regardless of policies. Exactly. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people will vote for Gavin Newsom. And the reason why is because if he didn't open his mouth and he didn't talk or anything like that, you look at him, he looks better than JD Vance. His wife is blonde, blue eyes. His kids are all like fucking white skin, blonde, blue eyes, right? And then if you look at JD Vance, who's married Osha, now they're expecting their fourth kids, congratulations to him. Married an Indian woman, their kids are mixed, right? You show two families, people will automatically gear towards Gavin Newsom because he looks like the typical American family. And people will vote for that, right? In 2000 and what, 20, no, not 20, 2000 and, I think 2000 and like, when Al Gore and Bush, okay? The reason why people, older women voted for Bush is because he looked better than Al Gore. Like fucking Bush, George W. Bush looks like a fucking monkey to me. But the reason why people voted for Bush over Al Gore is because he was more fuckable. Newsom is creepy looking? Absolutely. I think he's a fucking snake. But remember, Kimberly Guilfoyle, whatever her name is, they used to be married. It's like it's like, I didn't vote for him because I wouldn't have sex with him. I wish my tongue was longer so I can wrap my tongue around his dick and suck him off. It's like, What? Crazy old ladies, man. But yeah, it's like people follow their hearts, right? And most of the guys can detach that because, you know, as growing up, most regular men, it's like, hey, it's, you know, hide your emotions. You know, you try to be stoic. You don't want to show that shit in public, right? It's like what? What do you mean clip it? What? Phil wants to fuck Bush confirmed? What? I don't know what you guys talking about. Calm down, chat. Calm down. I know what you guys talking about. All right. But yeah, in my opinion, I am very, very worried for the Batman series. Okay, like I guarantee you, everyone is right now. Now, let's say if like this woman was like a very, very good writer, like she was like fantastic, right? She did like an amazing job. Then yeah, but the thing is that I don't think that's gonna happen. We've seen her resume and it's not good. We've seen her resume, it is awful. Now let's say if she was a very, very good writer, right? If she was a very good writer, but a lot of people is like, oh, she's a writer, she's not a director. Well, good luck having Andy Muschietti follow that fucking crappy writing. I used to say fuck George Bush, but not the way Phil's means it. I don't know what you're talking about. Right? See, like, so Angie Blinken, I'm not trying to dig at women here, okay? I'm not saying that. I would like to be proven wrong, and as of right now, I haven't yet. All right? Yeah, Amy Hennig would be acceptable. Like who's a good female writer? Right? Like, who's a good female director, right? Originally, like, people were like, oh, yeah, we should give Patty Jenkins Superman. But if you think about it, Wonder Woman 84 sucked massive donkey dicks. It was bad. It was very bad. Like, because Batman's supposed to be like brutal, dark, grim. I don't want fucking Batman to be like fucking like, I'm Batman. I'm a fairy. Like, I don't want that shit. I don't want that. I want a cool, brooding, dark Batman. Yeah, Wonder Woman raped by proxy. Hey man, she basically had sex with another dude, thinking that was Chris Pine. Chris Pine, yeah, that was weird. Question: if Sydney Sweeney were to run for office, would men be able to not let their little head dictate who they voted for? Okay. If Sydney Sweeney was like a woke liberal bitch, I wouldn't vote for her. That's me though. A lot of guys would be like, oh, she's hot, I'm gonna vote for her. I don't fucking care, right? But that's me. For instance, Amanda Seyfried, I used to think she was free. I used to think she was hot. Especially when back in the day when she was in Mean Girls, like her boobs were really big. And then she did this like Broadway show where she was full frontal. I saw her massive tits. But then I found out her politics and how crazy she fucking is, right? Same thing with what's it called again? Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish has massive titties. Massive titties. You know, if she's down, she has Down syndrome, right? So if she's down, I'm down. But I can't get past her politics. Same thing with Katy Perry. She's fucking crazy. Like, Katy Perry is fucking nuts. She has some nice tits, right? I kiss a girl I like this. She's a hot lesbian. All right, I'm down for that shit. But she's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna vote for her. So like, but that's just me. A lot of regular guys would probably say, yeah, I vote for her. I vote for her. Yeah, I vote for her. Like Kat Dennings, massive tits. Breast reduction surgery. Didn't matter. Saw her tits were leaked out on the internet. She has like a purple background. She looks like an emo version of Hillary Duff. Big, massive titties. thick. Saw her on the red carpet during Thor. I'm like, damn, she got that packing? But if she's crazy as fuck, I masturbate all day to her, but I never vote for her. Right? It's like the same thing, right? It's like I will still masturbate to Mia Khalifa. She's fucking batshit crazy. She's fucking nuts. If she runs for office, I'll still masturbate to her, but I won't vote for her. Mia Khalifa's fucking crazy. She is. So yeah, right? It's like, no. Like, but a lot of men would still do it, right? I'm talking about regular dudes, like run of the mill, like AOC. If AOC popped her titties out, hell yeah, I masturbate the shit out of her. I'll give her a tribute. I would never vote for her though. Like, why would I vote for someone that's against my own, literally is like against my own, my own best interest? I would never vote for someone like that. Right? Anna Paulina Luna, let's say all of a sudden she comes out and she's like, oh, I'm a Democrat. I like trans stuff. I like LGBT stuff. Let's bring in a bunch of illegal immigrants. I'll be upset that I masturbated to her. I just won't vote for her anymore. Right? I agree. It only relies on politics alone. Yeah, I thought I was taught to follow your brain and not your heart. I should have been no. Right? So it's sort of like what's the saying? So if you're hot, DM me. Yo, or they got Ozempic face? Yeah. Beardo pulled a Rachel Ray on Bro Science and she's looking rough these days. Wait, what happened to Rachel Ray? You're talking about the Food Network girl? Rachel Ray, $40 a day meal. You Rachel Ray, the cook? Okay, here's it. If I was a woman and I had big ass titties, I would use that shit all the time. I would use that shit all the time. Wait, Rachel Ray looking rough these days? I actually think she's cute. Back in the day when she cooked and stuff like that. Rachel Ray, woof. Rachel Ray 2026. Oh, she's sort of fat. Oh, she getting a lot of weight. What happened? I can do something with those extra folds on her neck. I can do some extra things with with some of that neck fold. I'll still give it to her. Still would. I still would. Yeah. And not the kind I like. Yeah, she got divorced and gained a little weight. Yeah. She eats too much damn food. Look. She's a good cook. So she knows how to make food. She's not a chef, okay? She's a cook. So she knows good food. Like I'll do it. Show us? This was back in 2025, though. Let me look it up. Rachel Ray. 26. Man, she went from this to this. She looks like a what's it called again? She looks like a what's it called again? Like an old fat librarian. But she knows her food though. She knows her food. But here's the thing though. She's just a little overweight. Okay? She's starting to look like Emerald Lagasse, okay? Bam! Right? But she knows her way around a kitchen. Okay? She knows her way around a kitchen. I don't know where her politics are, but man, look at that. See? You're talking about back in the day. The thing is that like she knows how to make good food. Like it's not like she's gotten like she's gained a little bit of weight, okay? When I say a little bit of weight, I'm talking about like she like maybe like 40 pounds. The thing is that like just let me have like 6 months with her. I'll make her back to looking like this. I'll make her back to looking like this. Give me like 6 months with her. Just give me 6 months with her. She looks like a little bit thicker version of Eva Longoria. If you think about it, she looks like thick Eva Longoria. And imagine a thick Eva Longoria that knows how to cook. We were all young and beautiful once. Well, let me know when that happens for me, okay? Let me know when that happens for me. Yeah, she looks like a young Eva Longoria here, okay? But yeah, yeah, give me 6 months with her. Give me 6 months. All them tomboys are being tricked into going trans. Yeah, that's the bad part. Have you seen like there are like hot tomboys back in the day? Man. Yeah, I never trust Skinny Chef. No. That's why I don't trust Bobby Flay. And then he got fat. And then I'm like, all right, you're cool. You're cool. Trongoria? That's wild. Eva Longoria. Man, remember? Like, to be honest, that's the reason why I watched Desperate Housewives. It was for Eva Longoria and Terry Hatcher. Terry Hatcher, hold on, chat. I'll find it. Yeah, Terry Hatcher was a problem. But not as big as a problem as Eva Longoria. Phil went to FatCon? No. I did not go to FatCon. I would prefer to go to Foodacon, but I don't think there's anything like that. I don't think there's now the only thing I've been to is Shotacon. Oh man. Tomboys are the best kind of women. Tomboys. Oh yeah, like the thing is that like if you ever get like a girl in men's space, for instance, like a girl that's very good at video games. A girl that knows more Lord of the Rings than you do. Like, all right, let me show you this thing. Let me show you this thing. Uh Let me see. There's a clip. Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie. Let's see. Let me see. I find that movie I'm talking about. Fuck, I forgot what movie it was. But it's basically a movie about like this guy goes on a blind date with this girl. And that girl is basically I think her name is she plays Jan from The Office. And they go on a date and then it's like they start speaking like Tolkien, like Elvish. And then they're like, and then it's like, huh? Like you know more than I do. It's like holy shit, right? So it's like that's what we like. It's like imagine playing like Smash Brothers and the girl beats you. Like they're actually good, right? Or you guys are speaking, Elvish or Tolkien Elvish, right? And then like the girl speaks better Tolkien Elvish than you do. It's like holy shit, that's sort of hot. Right? That's sort of fucking hot, right? What's going on here? But yeah, I forgot what movie that was. That's gonna bother me now. That's gonna fucking bother me. See. Let me see. I forgot what movie it was. That's gonna bother me. Shit. I start speaking black speech of Mordor. That's crazy. That's wild. Oh, here it is. It's called Nerd Scene from 17. Is it this one here? Yeah, it is this one. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if this is the right scene, chat. Give me a second. Okay, here. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Okay, here it is. So this is the scene I'm talking about, okay? Like, this is the shit that turn guys on immediately. Like this is the shit that turns guys on immediately. Okay? So like this is like a regular, this is us going on a blind date. Okay?
Okay, I don't know how to act normal.
Clearly.
It's a story of my life. I'm not smooth. I'm just trying to impress you, okay? I'm not even the kind of guy who comes to places like this. I'm a dork. I'm the kind of guy who spends 10 grand on Gandalf the Grey's quarterstaff from the Two Towers.
Yes, that does make you a dork.
Yep. This is this kind of shit. Like, this is us, okay? Every guy in the chat room right now is this guy. All right, we spend a lot of money on fucking Lord of the Rings or like fucking comic books or like toys and action figures and shit like that because that's our hobby. And then the girl's like, yeah, that's sort of cringe. That's sort of weird. That is very dorky. I don't act like that. Me neither. I don't act like this at all.
Especially since Gandalf the Grey was only in Fellowship. He returns in Two Towers as Gandalf the White.
Doe normaal mee doorgaan.
Kalem se ween glan leba.
Every guy right now is like, oh God, that's so hot. Oh shit, yo, we gonna get married? Yo, we're gonna get married right now. We going to have some babies. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is goated. Man, now that I had mad riz. Now I had mad riz in my 20s. Yo, I had no riz. At no riz, no jizz. Right? If a girl can't accept my anime VTuber figurines, she gonna hit the road. Yeah, goddamn right. He literally me songs play. Yeah, exactly. This is it, man. Like I said, this is like every guy's fantasy. That activated my staff. Yeah, bro. Like, imagine the girl knows more Lord of the Rings than you do. You're like, yo, we gonna have, I'm about to get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Yep. So many babies. Yeah, man feeds a woman. She has babies. Easy. Yep. Yep.
However, did you get the newest version of Halo? It's not due out for another 6 months.
Well, let's just say I said some things to the Make-A-Wish people that I'm not totally proud of.
See? She's a gamer too. She likes Halo. There it is, boys. There it is. Like, she's actually trying to get better at video games. Like, imagine if a girl tells you, it's a, hey, when I'm playing Smash Brothers, like, which way do I DI? And you're like, what did you just say? Like, it zooms up to your face like this. You're like, what did you just say? DI? Like, yeah, directional influence. You're like, and you, when you're playing a fighting game, hey, let's play what's it called again? Street Fighter 5. Like, nah, let's play Street Fighter 6 instead. It's because they have rollback netcode and it's a lot better in delay based. You're like, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's music up above. This is just right. It's just like, oh man. It's like, oh shit, man. I didn't think I'm gonna have a boner again. Oh man. It's just like, holy shit, where there are actually girls who are cool. Right?
Hi.
I need to talk to you.
What are you doing?
I practiced this. Okay. I have just seen my best friend lose everything that means anything to him, and maybe we'll never be there. But
Yes,
Yep.
I understand.
Uh,
I have told you before that I am the principal, and I cannot be seen with my students' parents.
Oh.
how can you be seen?
I have actually never seen this movie. I've only seen scenes from this movie. I have never actually seen this movie. I'm not into collecting action figures because I like guns and I can't afford both. Hey, there it is. There it is. This is why Steph and Krista should never be here. No, never.
when I'm wearing a cloak of invisibility.
Oh.
Jane,
Oh, you can see her. She's like, oh man, I wanna make love to you, woman. I wanna lay you by the fire. Right? Man.
all I'm asking is a chance for us to be friends. Because you're the one I want by my side when I'm storming the elvish castle of Gnarkanesh.
You can plunder my dungeon anytime.
I just died in your arms tonight. Should've had something to say. I just died in your arms tonight. You plunder my dungeon any day. Yep. When you hear a woman talk like this to you, I don't know how you guys aren't married yet. All night long. All night long. Yep. Yo, it's done. It's done. I don't know why they're not married yet. Right? When she starts speaking Elvish, you should have married her already. Right? And that's the thing when it comes to like nerds and like geeks and like people who are like very into what's it called again? Like our culture, right? Like they like playing video games. They're like they like playing they're playing video games. They like Lord of the Rings. They like fucking D&D. They like fucking Warhammer 40K or any type of stuff like that. Whenever a girl is as interested as you are in that subject, it's like finding a unicorn. You didn't know they existed. You thought it was a myth. Right? And that's why I immediately wifed up when I found her. I wifed her up. And of course, B-Man saying that, oh, Phil's probably talking about his AI wife again. Phil, you don't have to explain why you love Fuda for us. We accept you. Can we ban him and get him out of here? He is so in. Oh, absolutely. Women like that are practically unicorns at this point. They're just extremely good hiding their power level. And here's the thing. What's even more crazy is if they're hot. Right? Men will consider like a person like her to be like a 10 out of 10. Right? In terms of looks and attraction, right? But if they're into like the same shit as you are, the same nerdiness and stuff like that, they're immediately like a fucking 12. Like a girl can be like an average 5, but if they meet all of those like nerdy stuff, they're into like they're into like collecting Naruto figures. That like my wife, she's the one who asked me, hey, can we get more display cases so we can put up all of our anime figures? She's the one that said, hey, you should buy the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Collector's Edition so we can get the Sephiroth statue. I asked her today, hey, I found 2 OP14 one-piece trading card boxes. And she said, how much are they? I was like, there's 250. And she's like, what's the market price? 270. She's like, buy 2 of them. And she loves opening and ripping packs as much as I do. She loves video games as much as I do. The reason why she doesn't game that much is because we have a son, right? And she, like, there's a reason why I bought 2 Nintendo Switches. Not just because I want to save one and have one in the corner. I bought one for her because she wanted one, right? And that's the thing. Yeah, that thing is tall. Yeah, meat bun. My wife liked that statue so much. She took that statue from me and she put it in her room. And she bought, I didn't notice, she bought her own table display case to put it in. I didn't know that she bought a table display case. What? I asked you, I was like, when did you buy this? He's like, oh, I bought it like 2 weeks ago. And you built a display case yourself? She's like, yeah. Huh? What? Huh? Yeah. And the thing is that it's half naked Sephiroth with one wing. The nerd and geek stuff has always appealed to me. When I was in kindergarten, had a computer to play with. Yeah, like I had like I took my like cousin's old computer. Like I was playing fucking like Tooth Fairy and shit like that. Yeah, a good woman will show interest in your hobbies and she will learn about the Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars gaming. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the reason why when we, like someone said, like when we find girls like this, like you, if she's single, you got to wife them up, right? Guys will like go towards like a specific type, right? And if they're like a 5 out of 10 to the guy, but she meets all of the nerdy requirements, he will be lenient to that and like accept her and like, okay, she's a 10 to me. It's because like she likes everything that I like, right? And sometimes that can be a problem is because like that's a lot of money that you can spend on your hobbies. But yeah. Snakeheads with the 5. B-Man said, I need to pay the tax, but I'm not new. I hope this still counts. Yo, Snakeheads, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the 5. Gay Sephiroth, yeah. I wear glasses full-time, so sports wasn't really a concern of mine. My favorite sport is bowling. I think bowling's fun. I like bowling. If a woman has sense of humor and knows how to chill out, that's a good woman. The thing is that she doesn't need to be interested in the same exact hobbies that you are. I'm just saying that if she isn't, she at least needs to respect your space and you should be able to have the time with your hobby, right? For instance, like my ex is the reason why she's my ex, but I was with her for like fucking 12 years. When I was with her, she never really allowed me to play video games. And if I did play video games, I have to play video games that she likes, and it has to be 2 players, and it has to be like only racing games or like fucking Sims and shit like that. She didn't really like anime. She didn't like manga. Whenever I read and watched anime and watched fucking read manga, she hated it. And like a lot of the nerdy shit that I was into, like collecting figures, building Gundams, and fucking all that shit, she fucking hated. She never really respected me and gave me my own time to sort of like, hey, go ahead and play some video games you deserve and stuff like that. She never allowed me to do that. Whenever I have free time, I needed to either spend time with her or spend time with her friends. Now, if she gave me the time of day, and let me enjoy and de-stress and decompress with my hobbies, then I would have like probably accepted her more as like a person that like I would consider staying in the long term. But it's just like that and a bunch of other shit that came with her. Like it never really worked out with her. I knew it wasn't gonna work out with her that way, but like I just forced myself, right? So that's the reason why, like, if your girl does not like the same shit that you do, at least she should accept and respect you with your hobby. Like that's fine, right? It's like my sister and my brother-in-law, like they don't like the same hobbies. Like my brother-in-law, he loves to go shooting, he loves guns, he loves like knives and flashlights and like cool tech shit and like fucking making fucking batteries and shit like that. He likes all that. My sister does not like any of that shit, but she gives him time and gives him space for him to do it, and she's cool with it. That's what the guy's like, right? But if you can also be into the same hobby, that makes it even better. Yeah, cool attitude, take life easy. So that's a good trait, a good woman. And bowling, so yeah, bowling is very fun. I like bowling. But yeah, my ex was happy as she watched me slowly dying of working for 2 fire departments during COVID. She wouldn't even give me my garage as my space. Yeah, like every time like you have free time, it's with her. And all the hobbies that you like are her hobbies. All the movies that you watched, all the TV shows that you watched are all the movie and TV shows she was in, right? So the only time that I legit like took like, I put my foot down was like, I'm going to go watch Transformers. I'm going to go watch Iron Man 1. Like, I don't care if you're going to go with me or going to go. If you don't want, she's like, oh, you're going to go watch it by yourself. If you want to go watch Iron Man 1, go watch it by yourself, right? I'm like, all right, I'll go either with or without you. And then and she's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to go buy tickets to go watch Iron Man 1. She's like, you're not going to buy one for me? Bitch. Okay. I says, bitch, I'm going to go watch it myself. You said that you don't want to watch that shit ever. And then she's like, well, if you cared about me, you would bring me to the movies anyways. And then we go watch Iron Man 1. And what did you know? She liked the movie. And ever since then, we watched all of the fucking Marvel movies up until like whatever, like Iron Man 3 or some shit. I'd be like, bitch. I like anime first, right? I don't like anime, but I can do something else during the time you are watching it if that's your thing. Exactly. Right? It's cool. Like it's like if you don't watch it, that's fine. If you don't watch it's fine. Crazy Bat, fuck subs, do the song, sing for us, songs or live stream. What? Go on, Candy. But yeah, I just feel like if the woman is not into the same shit that I am, that's fine. At least let me enjoy it. Like give me like 2 hours like to watch fucking like hentai or something, Bible Black or some shit like that, right? Goblin Slayer or fucking redo of Healer. Just give me a couple of time. Give me like 2 hours to watch that, right? I've computer savvy, and the part of why I'm considering getting a gaming PC, it's just a price that vexes me. I didn't even know how to use a Linux. Rabnad, I know you've been saving money on whether or not you wanted to get a console or not. I recommend you to get a PC is because PC will be a lot better for you. Bible Black, bro. Bible Black was the first time I've ever saw a Fuda. I remember when we had Kirsha on Project Eggroll. That was a lot of people's first time knowing what a Fuda was. La Blue Girl, yeah, that's also one of them as well. It's as August, also August Space Router. Get the PC parts now. They don't wait. Everything's going up. Yeah, everything's going up. I would say like I know they're stopping the support for like the 5060 Ti or some shit like that, and they're gonna try to go back and make the 3060 or 3080 Ti. Like they're trying to start like making sure like that shit starts working. So in my opinion, save your money and like hopefully you can get if you can buy shit and build it yourself, go for it. If you can buy pre-built, if you can't and it's fine, go on to like Facebook Marketplace and check out some of the stuff that you can afford. Go on to OfferUp, check out stuff you can afford. Typically they have some good stuff there. So you're like 16 gigs of RAM, 32, like in my opinion, minimum of 32 gigs of RAM, especially if you're going to use that just for your like editing or anything like that, like, or you want to future proof your stuff. Make sure you get a minimum of 32 gigs of RAM, and I would say like a 3080 if possible. 80. Don't ignore Food Affair. We know that you like that stuff. That's crazy. 5070 is good for the price. Yeah. I'm afraid to build my own. Then if you don't want to build your own, you can go on a Facebook Marketplace and buy a pre-built. that's how I got this one. I got this one before I got this one for $1,500. It has 64 gigs of RAM. It has a 3090. 3090. 1 terabyte SSD better than 2 terabyte. You can start off with, if you have a, like, what if that's you're talking about 1 terabyte SSD for your main boot drive. In my opinion, you need 1 boot drive and 1 storage drive. Like, I have like 3 hard drives on my on this computer. Like, one's for bulk, one's for my streaming shit, and like one's for my my hard drive. So I have like a couple of them. Facebook Marketplace is another good place. I saw a 3080 Ti for $200. Exactly. 3080 Ti, that's still pretty good. Get an AMD CPU better than Intel. If you're getting an Intel, make sure you don't get like a specific generation. I think it's like the 14th gen that sort of fucks you up. Yeah. I think the 14th gen is the one that fucks you up a little bit. But yeah, look around. 13th and 14th. Yeah, I remember that. I forgot what gen it was that fucks up your shit. Like there was like some kind of like some kind of like software issue, and it's like it was like crashing a couple of games and stuff like that. It wasn't working. But yeah. I have 2 SSDs. And one in my home PC, one HD is what I run Windows on. The other HD is Linux. Yeah. For me, I have a SSD for my boot drive, and then I have a bulk storage, and then I have a 4 terabyte SSD. 4 terabytes. Is it 4 terabytes? Yeah. As you can tell, I name my my shit after Transformer stuff, right? My main hard drive is Optimus Prime. I have one that's called Ironhide. I have another one that's called Starscream. But yeah, so I have a 4 terabyte and another 4 terabyte. So I have a lot. Because like I stream from, I don't do like 2 dual PC stream. I only do 1. So like everything is there. It was the CPU degrading due to excessive voltage. Oh, and heat. Oh, yikes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I remember that. Yeah. To prove my love to my wife, when she wanted a new gaming laptop, I opened a web page for Alienware and said go shopping. Yeah. I think Alienware. I haven't bought an Alienware product in a very, very long time. I hope they're still good. But yeah. Yeah, a third hard drive can be normal hard drive just for storage, not an SSD. Well, that's like I have a lot of editing stuff. Like I put a lot of my bulk editing shit in there, so that's the reason why like I have 1 hard drive, but it's like a what's it called, a hybrid, and then I have like a full one. But yeah, see, Alienware laptops are good, but their desktops are trash. Okay, good. Like I haven't gotten their shit in a long time. I know that their desktops was really, really bad. Really, really fucking bad. Like I remember that pyramid looking thing. That thing was awful. How the fuck is it? And mostly everything's like fucking proprietary and shit. Yeah, it gets really, really hot. Yeah, for me, like I use my laptop. Like I don't game on my laptop anymore. Like my laptop is like it's running on like a fucking 980M. Right? I don't game on that shit. Use I do have an external hard drive. I think I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive where I put all of my like Disney movies. I still use my Alienware 17R5 laptop from 2018. Yeah, as long as it still works. SSD minimum is minimum these days. For me, I just go with SSD now. Like I need my shit to run fast. Especially if you're watching a lot of you're watching a lot of movies, right? Not porn, but movie. You want to make sure stuff loads faster. Like let's say if like your wife tells you, hey, I'm going to be out. It's like, how long? I'm like, out, like, well, like, are you going to be out for like 15 minutes or like 50 minutes, right? Like, I don't know, right? Because if you don't know, you're not sure if you have time to do like a quick fap or you have the time to like completely like take off your pants, fucking completely butt ass naked and like fucking spread eagle on the couch. Like, which kind of fapping am I gonna do, right? So if you have a SSD, you can do like, you don't have to worry about it, right? She uses a cooling pad with it. I think cooling pad's good, or like you might need like a fucking laptop cooler with a fan. Yeah. Goring Mobile. But yeah, she uses a cooling pad. Yeah, I think cooling pads are fine. Like I tried using a cooling. It helps a little bit, and also helps if your room is cool as well. Yeah, SATA SSDs are good too. Sorry, SATA SSD is good too. Most software can't even leverage the speeds of NVMe drives. I wish most can. Most will do it. Like the thing is, my SSD that I bought was like, it was expensive. It was like one of the newest, like I think it's like the 990 something Samsung NVMe SSD. I forgot which one it was, but it was pretty expensive for a 4 terabyte. Yeah. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it here. It's almost 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone had a great stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. What's it called again? I have a meeting tomorrow morning, and I got to make sure I wake up for that meeting. But anyways, chat. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to everyone hanging out on Twitch, everyone hanging out on Kick, and everyone hanging out on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Shout out all of the new subscribers, all of the new follows and stuff like that. Thank you. Shout out to Jury, SCDB, Rainer, BT Mims, Hertz Donut, Zero, Mad Frogs, Megheads. Thank you guys for all of the contribution donos. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys. See who is on right now. Let's see. Nobody is on right now on Kick, so I can't host. Oh, I need 5 people to host. Do I need 5 people to host? I think I need 5, right? Yeah, I need 5 people to host, so I can't host right now because Kick does not let you do that, unfortunately. But let's see who's on right now. Let's see if I can read you guys over. 5070s are expensive. Yeah, they're expensive. Let's see, nobody's really on right now, so I'm not gonna raid you guys over. Is Smash GT on right now? His gaming channel? Is he on? Hold on. Let me check. Smash JT Gaming. He is not on. Okay, well, it is what it is then. It is what it is. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. As of right now, I'll be back tomorrow with Epic Verse. Be sure to check that out. And I'll be back on Friday with more stuff. We'll see what's gonna happen. And then on Saturday, we're gonna have Bro Science on Project Egg Roll. Bro Science, not just Sex Swing, but with Fear the Beardo. Bro Science will be on for Project Egg Roll, so be sure to subscribe to Project Egg Roll, chat. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow for Epic Verse, and then Friday for his channel. We're gonna do more shit, more stuff. And yeah, be sure to look out for that. If you guys haven't already done so, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Check out the videos, like, share, and stuff like that. If you guys want to use your hype points, you guys don't know what that is. It's basically like you sort of signal boost the video. So if you like a video that's done by Gary or Neurotic or whatever, like, and you like those videos, you can use your hype points to hype them up. So if you guys want to do that, I know a lot of people don't really care about that, but if you guys can, you guys can do that. But anyways, chat, hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you guys have a fantastic day or night, wherever you guys are in the dark. I'll see you guys tomorrow on They're Asian and have the podcast. Yes. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. See you guys tomorrow on Epic Verse, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. And with that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Tonight the feeling make me very quiet. Night coming, I become horny single guy. We talk on the iPhone. You want to bye me? Yeah. Love me, fuck me. If you say you bye me, I don't wanna listen your mouth say. Once you give me honey feel, love me, fuck me.